We're back today with Baldur's Gate 3. We are here. We are on the Elphabard playthrough for this one short day in the Emerald City. Today we're going to be playing, continuing through the Grove. Not the Grove, the Goblin Camp. Both, probably. We still haven't got to the Grove party. So hopefully this is today. So here we go. Let's jump in and find out what's going on in the world of Baldur's Gate 3. Let's go. Mage, how are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I forgot I moved this. This is my bad. Why do I only find these things out after the stream? What a nerd, me? Yes. All right, here we go. We're going in. Hopefully I did not just reload a different game. We shall see. Thank you for saying hi to YouTube and thank you for using the emotes, everyone. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are back. It's going to be a great day. We've got a couple of hours into the Baldur's Gate 3 world. Sunny, thank you for the lurk. I hope the wonderful Max is being treated well by you, and you are being treated well by Max too. So it's weird not knowing where to find the items that I want for the build. They might not even be in the playthrough. You have to kind of do the best you can with the items you have. I love that, and that sounds so stressful for you as well. I hope it goes amazingly. Emphasis on great. It is going to be great. This is Elphabard, by the way. She is a Tiefling bard. She has the spider loot, and there is a nice hole for her tail, which is definitely something that works. If you remember in the last playthrough, we started a little bit of a fight in the Goblin Camp. We didn't finish things, though, but Halsin had a very big go at us when I said I needed to sleep. So let's go and see how Halsin's getting on. Let's make sure that he's not still angry at us. And I really hope he's not still angry at us because I quite like Halsin. There he is. I thought I'd have to go and find him. I do not.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty fine man. Look at this guy. Sorry. Hey, Gizmo. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Thank you for keeping me occupied yesterday with some get to work. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderfully. Halsin. It's Halsin. It's Halsin. It's Halsin. We're going to ask him.
My claws are yours.
We're going to ask him to come and help us with... yes, bear. I would quite like to play as a druid at least one time. I think it would be... I think it could be fun. I cannot believe we just did that. I'm doing well, thank you, Gizmo. How far did you get into the rest of the get to work? Was it good? Did y'all do it? Because and how was family day? How was family day? Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I don't have any steely people in my party anymore because I haven't got Will in here. There's no Astarion. What do I do? Maybe do I need to be? Maybe Elphabard is slightly okay at this kind of stuff. I don't know. Got very far and then you fell. Not 20. Not 20. I'm so sorry to hear that. Nura, welcome in. How are you doing? Do you think I should... Well, I did a poll last week. Merlin, thank you so much for the
Melinda Druid just resubscribed.
Really
TT Wave.
Thank you. How are you doing? Thank you for your 7-month sub. That is incredibly kind of you. I hope you have been enjoying it all. Everyone's following me. Everyone, please. Hello?
Decaying legs protrude from the hole.
I've never seen this either. What the heck? What do I do? I think I might have to do an investigation check. But before I do, we did a poll on the last stream or the stream before to see if I should keep Astarion in my party, which I would have liked, but everyone voted to get rid of Astarion and put lae'zel in instead. So we're the girl squad, but at what risk? at what badness? I don't know. Annie, welcome in. How are you doing? And thank you again, Merlin. Oh, yes. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the sub, and I hope you're having the best day. He's useful. I usually have either Lara or Car, not both. Same. I've played through the beginning of this game. I played through it completely once. I've played through the beginning countless times, but I usually either have Karlach. To be honest, I usually have Karlach. I don't usually have lae'zel. There's one, I'm doing my Honorable playthrough with lae'zel because I'm playing as a Githyanki. But I can't. It's a weird dynamic. I think we are making Karlach into a throw Zerka in this playthrough, keeping lae'zel pretty much how she is until we have enough to monk her. And are we monking her? I forgot if we're going to respec her to a monk. And then Shadowheart, we're going to try and build her up as best as possible so that she can just whack everyone before anyone needs to heal. Istara, not that good to be in the party anyway. He's a fine character. But to be in a party, quite not great. Oh no! What? Tell us your arguments. I missed this too. I know, I'm excited to find out. And thank you for the nat 20s in chat. And Nora, I'm good. How is Chrissy? How is Chrissy? And how are you doing, Alfie? How was your lunch? I'm so sorry you're having it so late, but I really appreciate you being here. Let's find out what these legs are for. He's a rogue and rogues are bad. Oh no.
Suffocated him.
Ooh.
A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe.
Can I speak with him? I can build him free, maybe, hopefully. I guess if this was a dirge run, he'd be sewn in half, right? Rogues are not bad. I haven't played as a rogue in Baldur's Gate 3, but I did play as a rogue in Dungeons and Dragons. Halsin, this is not helpful. I wanted to talk to the dead guy. Please. Why can I not talk to the dead guy? What is going on? I've forgotten how to do anything in this game. Who has... Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. I've forgotten everything. It's only been a week. Right, there we go. That's what I wanted to... Is that what I wanted to do? I think so. It is what I wanted to do. I'm glad we are all here for that learning experience. Well remembered. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. She has her first appointment with her gender therapist today. I'm curious how it's going to go. Well, if you want to share, if she wants to share, please feel free to let us know. But I hope you're doing okay as well. Drop my mouse, close the whole browser. Oh no! You'll probably want the sleight of hand on laser. Ooh, she has the highest dex. That's not a bad idea. You were a rogue in D&D too. Did you love it? I just thought it was so fun. I had a pet mouse as well. My character was called... what was her name? I don't remember. But the mouse, our mouse was called... It was a Les Mis reference. It wasn't Fontaine, it wasn't Cassette. It was another name. No, maybe it was Fontaine. Yeah, the mouse was Fontaine. I can't remember. Oh, and my character's name was Florence. Florence the Rogue. I usually play as a bard, but I play rogues too. What do you prefer to play, Nora? Is it a bard? Thank you for vibe checking. It's not 2019 anymore. It's 2021. That is so scary because now it's 2025. I've been streaming for a long time, okay? Excuse me? Where is the dead? Right, there we go. Where is the dead? Hello. Let's see what we can do here. It has! I completely agree with you going down by the river. Oh my gosh.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's say, why is there a heart on one of your shoes?
My son Garland did it. If I ever missed him, could look down and remember.
I didn't want to cry when I asked you about the heart on your shoes, please. I'm gonna say, how did you get trapped in the tunnel?
Digging too quickly. Felt tunnel collapsing. Kept going. Better dead than
Lanky Crisp just resubscribed. Arise, arise, riders of Theoden. Spear shall be shaken, shield shall be splintered, a sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. Ride now, ride. Ride for ruin and the world's ending. Death, death, death. Fourth Eelingers.
What is this? Fourth Eelingers. How are you doing, Alfie? Thank you so much for your 22-month streak. That is amazing. I appreciate you. Almost 2 years of Alfie. Oh no. Eponine! It was Eponine. It wasn't Fontaine. No, you are a legend. Thank you. It was Eponine. Thank you.
Check.
I'm sat up straight, I promise. How are you doing, Mr. D? Welcome in. I appreciate you. Hello, hello. D&D Rogue is better than Baldur's Gate 3 Rogue. Really? Do you know what the main differences are? Rogues have very little usefulness in Baldur's Gate 3. Really? Anya, that's so cool. I'm so envious. How was it? Did you see the movie or did you just hear the songs? Because I know I went to a concert of Two Towers, and it was brilliant because they played the film with a live orchestra, and it was so good. Well, Bloopy forever. Yes, completely agree. Oh, what's Sentinel Feet? Right, I will say, going down by the river, I've played it through once, as I've said, but my memory is like A, a sieve, and B, I don't know much about Baldur's Gate 3, so if you ever fancy teaching me anything, you're so welcome to. Bulbe, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Just the songs? Hey, Anya, I bet it was amazing, though. Did they get some good vocalists in? I love the Les Mis reference. Thank you, Gizmo. I appreciate you. I hope you're all doing so well today. Thank you for being here. Let's find out more about this guy. We've only got 3 questions that we can ask, and I don't know if we can ask them all because it's usually 3 questions in total. I'm going to ask, how did you end up here?
Heading to Baldur's Gate. Didn't hear. Goblin patrol.
Oh, poor guy. Oh, I can ask more. Who are you? Probably should have asked that first.
Carpenter. Father of 2.
It's so sad. And were you the only prisoner here?
Goblins took my friends. Cut them up for the wargs. For meat.
That's
the
very
spell's
sad.
power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
No wonder he was trying to escape. Ulve, thank you for fishing. We've got them open. I don't know, Mr. D. I remember one of the first streams you were here. We were talking about Ghostwire Tokyo.
Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear.
Oh, can I do some powers? Do I need Karlak? Maybe Karlak can like hit the wall or something. To be fair, with Karlak, with the Throw Zerka build, we are trying out this new system, which is new for me. I don't think it's new for the majority of people who have played Baldur's Gate 3, but we have the returning pike. I can only try. And path is interrupted. Why? Is it because Shadowheart is there? Who is interrupting my path? Please. Okay, let's find out. Let's throw a thing. Path is interrupted again. Maybe that's just not something we can do. Maybe, can I go up and just give it a whack or 2? Yeah, I can. Do you know what? It's working. It's not quite as snazzy. But it is working. And we can go through it. The path interrupted thing is confusing sometimes. I completely agree. Do you play on PC or console, by the way? Because I'm playing this on PS5, but my last playthrough was on console. I genuinely feel like there are so many more problems on console. I love the Speak with the Dead scene in D&D Honor Among Thieves. I need to rewatch that movie, like, yesterday. Oh, a rat. Hello, a rat. Do I have the animals? Am I an animal speaker? I actually don't think I am. That's weird. Oh dear. Oh, a gold piece. Yes, please. I was still from the dead. This is how we do things. I have no idea, Mr. D, but I am very glad that you're here regardless. Thank you, Alfie. If you're on laptop, Alfie, you can scroll up to the top of Mr. D's chat messages as long as they're not more than 999. Any big titles from last August? I couldn't even begin to tell you. I do not remember yesterday. I think, is Astarion rogue as he is? Because I reclassed, I dual classed Astarion into fighter for a couple of levels for his extra turn. So good. All we have is a bi rogue. Wait, is that Astarion? Honestly, gotta love him. Gotta love him. I know Mountain Lassie doesn't. Mountain Lassie's like, no you don't. Okay. Yeah, please keep fishing as well. If you are new here, you can do !fish in chat. That could get interesting. Fighter levels on Astarion. I really liked it. I thought it was a very good build, but I definitely wouldn't have thought to do that. But it was worth it for the extra little helping hand with the... I really hoped that we were going to be able to get past that, but allegedly we cannot. Oh no. I think we're going to go into the Drow Ragslan fight shortly, which isn't ideal.
Here we go again.
But it's okay. Maybe we can get Gribbo. I missed Gribbo. Not good. I should do that on mine. Give it a go. Let us know how you get on as well. I think sometimes it can be, it can just click and it works really well. But I know that's not always the case with Oh, I can try this. Okay, Karlak, please. Some builds, they work so well, don't they? Can I throw this at you, please? Okay, well, let's just try this instead, apparently. My returning pike is not working today. End of July, nice, thank you very, very much, Alfie. Okay, do we just start an attack from here? Oh, Mr. D, that makes sense. Do you know about barrelmancy? Is barrelmancy where you put all the barrels out ahead of going into a fight and then you can just like... Whew, because I love that. Are all the characters bi? I think so, because everyone can romance any of them. So I think yes, but I don't know. I don't know. That's how I handled Draw Raglan. With the stealth attack? Oh man. Well, I might have made a big old mistake here. So we're gonna find out together. Wait, what does the spider layer actually do? We can just, okay. I think I worked that out at the end of the last playthrough, so not actually too much. Oh, with barrels! I love that. Did it go well? So you had him on side? Oh, I'll try one of these. You had him on side and then just... Spider Lyris was something like that too. Excellent, thank you. I've never done any of the bard stuff, so I'm glad I have it. I stole Minthara's outfit and everything and knocked her out, but I didn't attack her to kill her. I didn't kill her. So I'm really hoping that I'm gonna get some good playthrough. Oh, I was doing Fallout, Mr. D. I think. Maybe Fallout 4 was July, but I wasn't doing Fallout London. I was down, went into the rafters and exploded them. Oh, that's such a good idea. Maybe Bob Loopy. Hey, Cowboy Kev, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's lovely to see you. I am winning and sheet. How are you doing, Haggis? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you. I hope you are doing well. It's lovely to see you. It is lovely to see you. Okay. Should have done that first, really, but we learn. We learn things. Right, not doing that. Let's just move forward. It might have been Bob Loopy. Oh my gosh. If you don't know who Bob Loopy is, by the way, because I am saying this name over and over again, and I could definitely understand why you might not know, but Bob Loopy is my honor mode character. So we've got a fair bit going with the old Bob. He's cool. Hi guys, what did you get tattooed? And if you've already told me this and I've forgotten, I'm so sorry. Please feel free to let me know again. I was just inside of Holson and not in the way anyone would want to be. Oh, horrible stuff. Where's Priestess Gut? What happened? Did she disappear? Where is she? Oh, I think maybe she's here. Branka Radio? I don't know Branka's name. So maybe, but I don't think so. My last Astarian that doesn't sit in the camp the full game was a level 4 Ranger, level 6 Sword Bard, level 2 Storm Sorcerer. That sounds incredible. I love to be able to play more versions of Astarian than what I have done. I just don't have, there's no time. There's no time in the day. Yes, Haggis, yes, please. That sounds amazing. That sounds so good. A duck with knives? How are you healing it? Are you dry healing or are you second skinning? I cannot deal with second skin. I'm so glad for all the people who can. If you're not a tattoo person, second skin is basically like a sticker that goes over your tattoo for like days until it's done healing, and then you can take it off and finish up the healing. Dry healing is where you just sort of wash and moisturize it. I've never played The Evil Within, Mr. D. I wonder what made me watch Ghostwire Tokyo. I have no idea. I have the TikTok you sent me a while ago stuck in my head. If Defying Gravity was written and sung by Lin-Manuel Miranda, it was a brilliant TikTok, right? I thought that was so good. Unfortunately, I think it was brilliant. Oh, how do I... Right. I've seen it in Reese's playthrough before. Reese did like a big jump and smash, and I don't think I can do that yet, but I think that would have been very cool if we could do a kind of a jump and smash thing. I think that could have been good. Oh no, Haggis, I'm so sorry. You got a little bit of cling film, that kind of thing. Do you want me to save you any vegetable crisps? No, I'm okay, thank you, Alfie. Appreciate you, thank you for asking though. There's a special lotion. What are you using? Sorry, by the way. I'm just curious. Yes, Holston. Holston. Good boy. Good bear. Good bear. Good bear. This is not weird. Good bear. Right, let's get this guy gone. Yes. She's gone. Can I loot her, please? What do you mean, maybe not the best time? I'd argue that this is the perfect time. Let's take all of that. It's so good, right, Nura? It's so good. Oh no, Haggis, I'm so sorry. If you can, try your best to stick through it. I know you can. I feel good for you. I'm so sorry that is the case. Yeah, I'm glad too, Mr. D. It's so nice to have you here. Kind of weird. Wait, what mountain, lassie? The blend of Astarion? I think it's amazing that you've tested that. I don't know why I did that instead of throwing my pike, which makes way more sense. Like, why would I not throw my pike, you know? That is the way, Haggis. That is the way. It's kind. Kind to your skin. Not enough movement for that. We've got some distance going. lae'zel can't handle the distance. She can't handle it. She can't. Not used to saying good bear, kind of weird. Oh, sorry. Sorry. He is though. He was doing good. I forget when he's in form that he's actually not a bear. So please bear with me. Also, I'm a big fan of Paddington, so maybe I'm picking up some stuff from Paddington. Sorry. Holston is a good bear. I agree. Best bear. Best bear. He's a very good bear. I last playthrough that I did, I ended up romancing him, but I don't know what we're gonna do in this playthrough. I think it might be a Karlach situation. We've talked about it in chat. We've done some polls. I think we might go for Karlach and see what happens there. I have no idea. I've not. Oh, I did not think this through. We'll see what happens. Not saying he's not. I like your thinking. I like your thinking. I can definitely hear the weirdness though. Don't worry. I can hear it. I wish I couldn't. I wish I could be like, don't know what you mean. Unfortunately, I do know. Right. Excuse me. While we're all here, why are there so many goblins? Right, goblins this way. Goblins this way. Goblin. Right, how do we give this guy a little bit of a bear attack? You know? Jump. Jump. I guess we're gonna have to do this. Which isn't quite what I wanted to do. Abjurak, Karnis. Wait, who are these people? Raphael, Roland? I know who Roland is. We've been raided by George Taylor, I think, who plays Roland, and it was wonderful. I'm incredibly grateful. But also, Raphael. Love Raphael. I don't know Karnis or Abjurak, I think. Maybe I should know. I'm so sorry. Please feel free to let me know. See placebo effect, Shadowheart misses no more than the others. I completely agree with you. Since you said it, I've been paying a lot more attention. Abjurak is in here, but he's probably run away already. Mr. Whippy? Is that another character you'd like to romance? I'm gonna get Holston to go forwards a little bit. Shadowheart would make a great stormtrooper. So would Astarion at this rate. I mean, to be fair, he's not in our party at the moment, so you could say he never misses. Right, let's try and take out this guy. John, I think someone should make that into a parody song, please, and thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Awakened Spirits, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I went in with a Mr. I do not know your pronouns. I do apologize. But hello, Awakened Spirits. How are you doing? I think it's because I was calling everyone Sir yesterday because we were talking about knights in the knighthood of things. I do apologize. Oh, Mr. D. That's sorry. That's probably it. That is probably it. Jewwood, fun fact, Stormtrooper also had good aim. Is that a Mandela effect as well? Wait, am I misremembering? Mr. Awakened Spirits. No, we don't know. I can't say that. I do apologize. I do apologize, Awakened Spirits. I hope you're doing okay. Please forgive me for my bad sayings. When I was watching Wicked the other day, I suddenly realized that some of the songs have the same feel as the songs from other Stephen Schwartz musicals. What other musicals did he do? I'm actually not familiar at all with Stephen Schwartz, considering I haven't seen the second half of Wicked either. I'm not even completely aware of him in this context. I have no idea. Awakened Spirits. I am having a day. I did a lot of driving today. I don't usually do much driving, so I did a lot of driving today, and I saw my friends, and it was a really lovely day. But boy, am I tired. They show them missing a lot, but compared to the armies we have IRL, they have good aim. I did not know that. But also, I will fully take your word for it. Shadowheart, who are you? Oh, we have some bad guys on our tail that I didn't see before. Should we? Do we flaming sphere? I have flaming hands. Maybe that would be more fun. Yeah, let's try that, shall we? Cutting words as well. Ow. I'm a big fan of that. I'm sorry, Awakened Spirits. Please, if you would like to correct me in any regard, feel free, and I do apologize. The ones I'm most familiar with are Godspell and Pippin. I've not heard of either of those. And I don't know if that tells you something or whether it tells you something else. But I'm a big musical fan. I'm more familiar, I guess, with modern musicals. Although I say that I was, and now we're into like a new era of musicals already. It's only just happened. We've only just been there. Oh, we've got quite a few healing slots there. That's good. Didn't hear the alert. Did you not? I think loads was happening on screen at the same time. Let me just make sure they're definitely playing. Where are they? Stream elements, sound alerts. There it is. Sound alerts, sound alerts, sound alerts. It should be. Let's try it and play it again, shall we? Hello, sound alerts. New world was. Thank you, Awakened Spirits.
Time for a posture check.
Thank you. Did you hear that one? Thank you, Bulve, as well. Let's sit up straight. So you should have been able to hear it, but if you couldn't hear that one, please let me know. But I think it maybe was just everything was happening in the game and made it a little bit harder to hear. I hope that's okay, and I do apologize. Mountain Lassie, those... That can't be right. I believe you, 100%. But are you kidding? That is wild stats. Absolutely wild. Please. Now I do this. Awakened Spirits, thank you so much for your 7 stream streak. I appreciate you. I hope you've enjoyed these 7 weeks. I hope you've enjoyed these 7 streams over the last week. I hope you are doing brilliantly. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to have you in chat, always. Thank you. Is this someone good? Oh, this is this guy. I don't know if he's good or not. He's not seeming to be attacking, so... Oh, him! That's Abdurak! Yeah, no, fair enough. That is fair. That is 100% fair. I cannot remotely argue with you. We saw that guy last week. We said hi. What a guy. What a guy. I don't know if I have Awakened Spirits. I'm really questioning things now. He is the torturer, yes. Although, like, torturer in an interesting way. In an interesting way. Sounds like they needed more practice, right? And because in one scene in the film, stormtroopers hit and killed a lot of people compared to all the shot, we did see them fire. They did so much better than that. That's so interesting. Thank you. I'm always very up for being retold lore that I'm not familiar with. It's only 3, but I do want to hit him with our salami. Oh, also, going down by the river, we have Shadowheart equipped with salami, because why wouldn't we? Let's try a Sacred Flame instead. Maybe we'll get same amount of damage as the salami would have been. I should have salamied. But outside that one scene, I basically miss everything. I'd love to do like a little side-by-side. And again, Mount Celestia, I'm so obsessed with stats. I'd love to see what they would be. Oh, I should not get the bear in places of pain. Right, someone needs to go back and help Shadowheart, because she's kind of holding the fort here. Kind of on her own at this point. Let's move you down. Oh, well done, John, for catching a fish fillet. I really recommend not eating that, though. It's been in a pond a bit too long. They do so good during that one part that they dominated. I think that's brilliant. I also did not know that at all. So thank you so much for teaching me. Teaching me new stuff. I do a big jump here. Godspell is a very hippie-inspired adaptation of the Gospel of Matthew from the Bible. If you've seen the second season of Smigadoon, you already know that I haven't. The hippie tribe was partly based on Godspell. Maybe I should give it a little watch. When I get time, I tell you what though, you'll be proud of me. I watched the first episode of Buffy yesterday. I'm finally getting on board. Hey, Silent Kimi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I'm doing good, thank you. I've had a good day. I'm incredibly tired. I'm sure that is going to come across in the way that I'm talking. I think so, Alfie. I hate to say it, but I was a big fan of the fish fillet when I went to McDonald's back in the day, but I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I'm not apologizing, but I'm kind of apologizing. Buffy was a movie first. It's great. I didn't know that until yesterday. Oh yes, take the salami. Sorry. When I was looking up the movie, when I was looking up the TV show, I saw that there was a movie. I did not know. A fish burger is incorrect. Why is it incorrect? Tell me more. I can't promise I'll agree, but I'd like to find out. There you are. You're here. Let's see if we can get you with one shot. Everyone, fingers crossed. Here we go. It's a bit soggy to eat. Put it in the air fryer. I think it'll be fine. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, we did it. Never mind. We're not so close. We're so there. We did a thing. We're all good. We did good. Burger is a ground meat or beans. That's true. So we think fish is not good for burgers. Thank you very much, John, for the hype. I appreciate you. I got so much to sell. Maybe we can go and sell it to all the goblins. That's so bad, isn't it? Here's all the loot of the goblins that we've just killed. Oh.
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp.
No, not best to make camp. We've only just made camp. What are you talking about? Holston's gonna absolutely go feral if we go back to camp again. He seems to hate with a passion. Oh, not that one. Us going back to camp. So I think maybe we should not do that. Ooh. Okay, we've got some weapons here that I think we should maybe take a look at. Maybe we could give the shield to Shadowheart. We've got boots as well. What am I playing at that I haven't... I'm just carrying around random stuff. Again. Why do I do this to myself? There's some fishy behavior going on there, do you think? Fisherton! You would know. You're the authority on this. Fried fish in a taco is amazing. What kind of fish? Salmon can be a burger, not other fish. Salmon? Salmon? What did you think of the first episode of Buffy? It's so predictable in the best way, I would say, is my very short sentence telling you how much I liked it. Only because I knew everything that was going to happen before it did, including our introduction to Giles, but I have no problem with that because I think there is a little bit of love when it comes to finding TV shows that are as predictable as you think that they are. So I'm certainly not complaining. But I really liked it, actually. I really enjoyed it. What are you play at? Wait, in this? Or what, me? I'm Bard. Maybe. Fillet of fish was my dad's favorite at McDonald's. I think that's a great taste. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I really used to like the fillet of fish. Or fillet of fish. But I can see why people wouldn't like it. But I can also see why I did like it. Sorry. He's great as Giles. I think there are some bits in there that I did find a little bit on the creepier side, but that's not surprising because you're not proficient with those. No wonder we're still on these. Because why is it medium armor? Why? Because like, you know the bit where Giles leans in and he's like, I'm gonna tell you, whether at the club, this is everything. I thought that was a bit creepy, I can't lie. But my creepy factor alarm does do a little bit of buzzing. Wait, hang on a minute, did we kill Draw Ragslin already? Oh, I wonder if we did. Also, this guy is still up in the cage. Can we free him? I'm learning new things because I've never done the playthrough this way around. So learning new ways. Also, I'm not killing the spiders. I'm not doing anything to the spiders. Also, just as your heads up as well, there is an ad starting in about... Oh, I should not go that way. There is an ad starting in about 5 minutes. So if you don't know, I play my ads on the top of every hour. So we get 3 minutes of ads and then you don't get ads for a whole hour. You can talk to the spiders and convince them not to bite you. What? You can free them? What? Do I need to have... I guess I need to have a speak to animals. I don't think I do, and I don't think anyone's got the ability to? I might be wrong, but I really don't think we do. I also have momentarily forgotten how to check. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you don't have it.
What a charmer.
Garlac definitely doesn't have it. No for Shadowheart, none for lae'zel. So
No time to rest.
I don't think I'm going to be able to. Mount Lassie, you are very, very welcome to. It might be better in one of the video sections in the Discord. I never see, like, my DMs list at the moment. If you are waiting on a DM from me, I cannot tell you how many other people are waiting on DMs. I'm so sorry. It is bad at the moment. It is bad. Oh, guess what time it is, friends?
Just call me Westy, just resubscribed. Hey Ashleigh 11 wave he happy 21 months. Thanks for being amazing as usual and enjoy the rave. Ashleigh 11 bat hype, Ashleigh 11 bongo bit, Ashleigh 11 bat hype, Ashleigh 11 bongo bit.
I hope you're all joining at home.
11 bat hype, Ashleigh 11 bongo bit, Ashleigh 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 11 bat hype,
Still going.
11 bongo bit, Ashleigh 11 bat hype, Ashleigh 11 bongo bit, Ashleigh 11 bat hype, Ashleigh 11 bongo bit.
I've had a workout. Oh no. Wesley, thank you so much for the sub. And thank you so much for almost 2 years of me. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It won't end. It'll never end. Where's the trap? Did you just hear that there was a trap? Oh, is it the cage? I can disarm it. Well, I can attempt to disarm it. I don't know if we can, but thank you. I appreciate you, Westy. Thank you. All of our theming is bats. We've also adopted a bat on stream, so we have sent money to a wonderful bat organisation called bats.org.uk who look after some of the natural bats in the UK, and we just love bats. Bats are wonderful, wonderful creatures. And thank you, Mountain Lassie, for posting as well. I've spent most of the day watching a Twitch plays. Oh, wait. MGS1, Metal Gear Solid 1? How are you finding it, HQ? Twitch plays Pokemon was so iconic. What is it? I've never heard of Twitch plays anything. And thank you for the hype, Ashleigh and Alfie. More Metal Gear Solid. Did I say that? I'm kind of a little bit worried that all the boosts have been applied. Okay, sorry. I meant to press this button instead. That was a bad roll. That was a very, very bad roll. But we have 4 inspirations. It can't go worse. Oh, it can only go better. It can only go better. I'm doing okay. Thank you, Westy. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? I hope so. Thank you so much for being here and coming and saying hi to us today. It is a pleasure to see you. Oh, use cage key. I just got you out and now you're fighting me. It was just a prank can. Oh, man. Hey, Mountain Lassie, thank you so much.
I really like European food, so I decided to rush over to a European restaurant because I was hungry. After checking the menu, I ordered turkey. When I was finished, I told the waiter Spain good, but there's no way I could eat another bite.
I love it. How many countries did you get in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a wonderful part of our community. And thank you for the bits as well. Alfie, thank you.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
Well, my child, I think that men can only be supportive of their fellow
Hype
man.
train started.
And thank you for the hype train. And if they must be there for their friends in times of great sorrow, then that is what they shall do. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing well, Westy. What have you been up to today? Have you been having a good day? Have you managed to get some stuff done? SJ, thank you so much for the hype. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you are nice and cozy and relaxed.
Can I pet that dog?
No,
Can I pet that dog?
Reese, thank you so much. Thank you for playing. Can I pet that dog? Mountain Lassie, thank you. Sorry, I don't know.
_Lassie just gifted 1 subs.
I think only dogs could have had me there. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Queen Ro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Reese, for the can I pet that dog?
Important is ever
I
easy.
appreciate you very, very much. I thought it was either going to be you or Joey. I'm pleasantly happy either way. You have gifted 1 subs, as in the sandwiches. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hype train as well. I really appreciate that. That's so kind. And I hope you're all having an absolutely beautiful day. And while I tell you what, Westy, I've been hitting people with my salami. That's what Baldur's Gate 3 has been. So I can take that. This is the way. Oh no. Let's do cutting words. Oh yeah, be gone, be gone. Okay. I think Halson's gonna finish off this guy. Halson, you have let me down. Beyond. If lae'zel, no, it's not even lae'zel. If Elphabard goes over, it's game over. Hey, Graphic, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Well, Westy, if that doesn't tell you everything, I don't know what will. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the quote. How are the thumbnails treating you as well? I really appreciate you. Please feel free to fish. We've got fishing going on at the moment as well in the background. !fish. See what you can catch. You might be finding good stuff in the pond. I don't know. You might even find Elfie's broom or Galinda's wand or Halson climbing a ladder. That is actually not one. But I kind of wish I'd thought things through and that was one. But thank you so much. And thank you for the hype train as well. That's incredibly kind. And I'm very grateful. Right, let me go and stand over here and hope for the best. Ashleigh, if you're not careful, we're going to make that salmon into a burger. Right. She does hit well, you know. When she hits hard. Oh, okay. Right. Pippin is harder to explain than Godspell. It's basically based on the story of Pippin, son of Charlemagne. I only know Charlemagne because it's the name of a Blossom song. I do apologize for that. That is very ignorant of me. Very, very ignorant. Please forgive me. Oh no! We haven't been brought into battle. This is terrible stuff. Okay, now never mind. I complained way too soon. Also, Reese, if you're here, and if you're not here, that's fine. Or if you're busy, that's also fine. Halsin, can I make him do big jump thing, disappear, kill people? I don't know. Dan, hello, how are you doing? This indie game, you might not have heard of it. It's a really small studio called Baldur's Gate 3 who came up with this. And it's basically where you play as a creature or human or, you know, whatever you choose. It's just a bit like Skyrim, really. I think that's all it is just Skyrim. But you have a good time killing things. And yes, no one's heard of it. Everyone I've talked to about this game has no idea what it is. Ashleigh, thank you so much for the 20 bits. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Galder's Bait. I think I just did a little bit of Galder's Bait. How are you doing, Dan? I knew a man called Charlie Main. Wait, I knew a man called Charlie Main. He ran a fish stall at the market. Wait, what? Really? Was he a good fishmonger? What was that about Halsin and the big man disappear, kill things? You know, when you were in Grimforge, and I talk about this all the time too, and I'm sorry, but you know when you do the thing where you jump and you land and you kill?
Hydration reminder.
Thank you, Mr. D, for the hydration drink. Everyone stay hydrated. How did you do that? Is there something in particular you needed to press, or did you just unbalance everyone? I don't know. I forget. I think it's called Lil Bear and his 4 friends. Yes. That is, this is what this game is called. Dan, I have no idea if you're being serious or not. It's going straight over my head. If you are being serious, I do apologize to Charlie Main and his eel bite. If this is a joke and it's going over my head, good one, Dan. Thank you, Alfie. I hope you enjoyed your little presents. Thank you so much to everyone who was part of that hype train. SJ, Alfie, Mountain Lassie, Reese. Thank you so much to Westy, Alfie, and Merlin as well, who all were here. I think, and Jordan as well. And thank you so much to the people who have followed so far this stream as well. Alfie, you can't say things like that. I will have a little cry. Excuse me, Halsin? He's very into Sylvanus. I mean, we knew this. This is not new information. Why am I treating it as such? Right, let's see if we can hit you. Oh, we got a miss there, Mountain Lassie. We got a little miss there. You know the Little Miss books. Can we just put Shadowheart on the front of one? Right, let's do... We're not going to attack Shadowheart. That's a bit silly. Let's not do that. I have yet to use a lot of my bard powers because I'm scared, in all honesty. But we'll make it work. Little Miss Shadowheart. That's it. That's the way. Oh, that was nice. That was good. That was good. I liked that one. Thank you for the lurk, Mr. D. I hope you are having a good one. It's lovely to see you. Who was everyone's favorite Little Miss or Mr. Man? I think Mr. Bump was who I related to most, but I know that wasn't the question. I have no idea. I do not remember. I did not like Mr. Tickle. I remember that as much. Turned Will into a druid because it was too early for Halsin. You drink an elixir of the Colossus, then wild shape into an owlbear. Then need a wizard, someone with a scroll to cast enlarge. Then there's a special leap that they do? Okay, that's what I was missing. I mean, Halsin, it wouldn't have worked anyway. But thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's so cool. I think it is so cool that you did that. I cannot, like, I think about that at least 3 times a week. I don't know why, but it sticks in my head. And I hope you're doing well as well. You liked Mr. Bump? Mr. Bump had a hard life. I feel for him in so many ways. He did. He had a hard experience. But you know what? Life is what it is. And Mr. Bump did what he could to get through it. As we all should. We should learn from the likes of Mr. Bump. Mr. Bump was my favourite As like you, I saw myself in him. Are you quite clumsy, John, as well? Oh, I was so not ready for this. It's horrible, isn't it, John? We're learning. We're doing stuff. We're getting there. Should I cast? I think I should cast the Flaming Sphere. I think we should get that started. Sid, how are you doing? And who was your favorite Mr. Man? This is how we have to greet everyone that comes into stream today. I just want you all to know. Thank you. How are you doing? Welcome in. Or Little Miss, sorry.
Got to press on.
The special leaf is there anyway, but you need to make sure it doesn't hit your target directly. You want him lightly highlighted by the red area of the effect around your landing spot. Oh.
Still on my feet.
Is it just the normal jump? But
Breathe
is it
deep and move.
I just need to do things in a better way? If that's not it, please feel free to tell me that I'm hideously wrong. Oh, I do have animal friendship. Right, I'm gonna try hold person on draw Ragslin. It worked! It worked! It worked! It worked! Sid, what was your impulsive thought, if you want to share? It's his own special action. You can only see it while wild shaped. I'll have a look, because we've got Holston in wild shape at the moment. But does he not have it? Does he need it later on? Is it like Druid down the way? Sorry to hear you don't like Mr. Tickle. Milo is saddened by that. I don't think Milo likes Mr. Tickle either. Also, Milo is the best dog. Look at him. Look at him. Every dog is the best dog. But look, he's got a little beard. Oh, I just want to give Milo the best scritches. Sometimes games are so pretty. This one? Or are you still playing GTA? Level 4, 5, or 6. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because I did look for it. I was going to make you so proud, you know. I was going to be like, do you know what I've done?
Close ranks.
Good stuff. Look at all the light sources. I know. It's so pretty on console as well. I know we're like extremely biased because we do have the console. But it's so pretty. I am incredibly grateful for the ability to play this game. And I'm so grateful to all of you who sit and watch me play it every week because I wouldn't be able to play it without you. So thank you so much. GTA 4 is like the ugliest game ever, but I love it. Well, it might be, but I think it could be worse. I think there are games out there that are definitely a little bit uglier. Can I tell you what they are? No, because I can't think of anything right now. Which is the best GTA? I've only really seen 4 and 5. I know you're asking Alfie and not me, but I'm weighing in because what else? What else is there to do? I think 5 is the best looking, but I don't know if it's the best one. I liked 4 more than 5. You think? Vice City? What is Vice City like? People either I feel speak so highly about Vice City, or they absolutely detest it. I like to watch streams while working on projects. Right now I'm attempting to make a stuffed rider and having armature problems. I'm so sorry you're having problems, but that sounds amazing. Are you making it with like as a plush? I assume so if it's stuffed. But then again, you might be making a delicious snack. That sounds so good. Also, let me scroll back up. Oh no, Sid, why did you do that? I had the lid pop off and I was like, oh gosh. Are you safe? Is everyone safe? Sid, honestly, I would expect no less. That is horrendous. I'm so sorry. Armature while inside, so he's bendable. That's amazing. So what are the problems that you're having with the armature? That is incredible stuff. If you do want to post a picture of it in the Discord, you're so welcome to. Our Discord has a little verification section, and then you're more than welcome to come in and join us. But you don't have to. It's completely up to you. But just in case you'd like to, here is the link. As someone who has absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Reese, I'm so enthralled with the idea of finding out what this is. Okay, we are going to do some... Hold person is so OP. I'm having the best time. Making the egg-legged skeleton is hard. I cut the wire too short. Can he have a shorter leg?
Fuck yes.
Karlak agrees. GTA ugliest GTA game or all games I mailed something. Wait, so GTA has been... Chat has said... I'm not confirming or denying. Chat has said that GTA might be the ugliest game of all time. What do you think, Mount Sassy? Have you played much GTA? I have not. So GTA is still a bit of a mystery to me. My ears are still ringing, but all good. Oh no, bless you. Good way to spend the start of half term though, and at least you did it in your own space, I hope, than doing it, well, I'm almost certain you didn't do it at school. Really enjoyed 3, but it's probably because it's the first one I played, so nostalgia. You didn't speak and you drowned if you stood in a puddle. Sounds about right. That accurate, I'd say. I'd say. There's also a lot more of the goblins around the corner, and I'm just really hoping that they don't come in yet, because I'm not ready. I'm not ready for more goblins. Please and thank you. Ah, I can't heal. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The only thing I know about Vice City is that it is 80s themed, Reese, because the Vice City on the cover looks really cool, doesn't it? Sid! That is so wild. Please look after yourself. I hope you are doing okay. That is absolutely wild stuff. Wild! Hold on, let me just burn this guy. It did not work. Let me try and burn this guy instead. There we go. It was an experience there. Didn't quite go to plan. Can anyone name a recent third-person shooter that isn't a horror or open-world game? I don't even know what that would look like, in all honesty. Like, genuinely, I don't know what that would look like.
Got to move.
I don't know. Does anyone have any ideas? Katie Goggins, how are you doing? You are here, right at Elphabard. I say that. I'm almost dead because I've just killed Priestess Gut and I've walked straight into this fight. So I've been doing it bad. Stephen Swartz wrote the lyrics of Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Enchanted and Disenchanted. Okay, maybe slightly unpopular opinion here. I really did not like Disenchanted very much, but I really liked Enchanted for what it's worth. But what did you think? Did you like it? Oh, this could be fun. Let's try this. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Didn't do very much. No, it killed someone. I take it back. Did that get draw Ragslin? Or is he not dead? Where did he go? I don't know, but I had a really good time doing that. Yeah, I know, Katie Goggins. It does, it makes it so hard. Are you celebrating Family Day as well? I've learned about Family Day. Family Day is a thing in where Ontario is and New Brunswick and other places in Canada. I'm not sure. But I learned that was a thing yesterday. I didn't even know. I think it's incredible, and I hope you've had, if that is what your day was, I hope you've had a wonderful time celebrating it. It is so lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. Why did she do that? Why was that a decision that she made? Am I doing something wrong here? Even we as Canadians forget that this is a holiday constantly. It's always the way. I fear that this is something that is just, it is what it is. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you got like an extra day. That's amazing. A holiday in the shortest month of the year is certainly a choice. Sometimes we need it. Sometimes it's just any time that we can get, it's worth getting. We have one today, President's Day. You have President's Day today? Did you get the day off work for it? Disenchanted was okay, not as good as Enchanted. Unfortunately, I don't think there are many things that can be as good as Enchanted, because I thought Enchanted was blooming brilliant. Anya, I'm so sorry. Anya, if you want to share, please feel free to remind me where you are based in the world, because I didn't mean to do that, because I forgot, and I was trying to remember the other day and I couldn't, and it doesn't stay in my head, and I do apologize. President's Day is the real reason we have Family Day, to match the US holiday? Really? Anya, I know it's not somewhere that I'm incredibly familiar with, and it's a really cool place, and so when I think of the place that you're from, it's somewhere warm, and it's somewhere that reminds me of the Caribbean, but I don't think it is the Caribbean. So I get confused. Puerto Rico! I know that! I need to remember that because I need to remember this. Do you know how I'm going to remember it? West Side Story. Puerto Rico. It is in the Caribbean? Okay, I'm going to pretend I knew that and I didn't just get confused. Are you proud of me? I'm so sorry. I will make such an effort to remember this because I've been wanting to ask you for a little bit because I forgot. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Borderlands 4 movie coming out this year. It's going to be, awful, but I'm going to love it. I hope it is brilliant. I hope you absolutely adore it. Whether or not it's awful, I hope it is the best thing you've seen this year. I appreciate you. I hope it's so good, Mountain Lassie. What are you looking forward to about it most? Oh no, Anya. Is it like... It's hot. It's hot. I would love to travel over to the Caribbean, but I have the travel ability of a baby with an ear infection. I cannot. I hate it. I travel. I like being places. I don't like getting there. So Deadpool, welcome in. Just as a reminder, I do like to be called Ashleigh, but welcome in. Am I right in thinking Puerto Rico is an American territory? Anya? Anya, tell us more. Tell us more. Any other suggestions of what I can throw in next time? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The first thing I thought about was smoke powder because I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. Highly, highly, highly recommend not doing that. I don't even know if smoke powder is a thing that you can get in the real world, whether I'm just too Baldur's Gated out, if that is a thing, which I think it's not, because Baldur's Gate, you can never have too much of it. The gun and the shooting things and the looting, exactly. What is better? To be fair, I have played practically no. I don't think I've played any Borderlands. The fact that I can't say it properly, I think tells you a lot. Wait, absolute nightmare of a room on Honor, especially with Draw Ragson's new legendary action. What can he do on Honor? I'm worried. Flower is flammable. Is it flammable? Wait, where's this? Oh, I was gonna say, where's the typo? No, I see the typo. You're fine to not correct it. That's okay. Pretty sure smoke powder is gunpowder. Oh, okay, that's fair. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Flaming sphere. May you do a big jump and a big attack, please? Thank you. Not enough movement. He summons the spiders up from the dungeons. That's absolutely vile. No. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, lovely mods. I appreciate you lots. BG3 may have overtaken it, but I adore Wind Waker. Do you think Wind Waker is a good place to start with the Legends of Zelda series? I ask this because I have absolutely no clue. I've never played a Zelda game before. I've seen a little bit of a playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I know the big thing, I think, and if I don't, that's going to be a surprise. But I do know something that happens in that game that I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to know. However, I liked what I saw of it. Wind Waker is where I started, so maybe that is the place. Most people look at a game's story, graphics, and whatnot. For me, it's the gameplay fun. Yes, okay, good. Game is the gameplay great, then it's a great game. Story and graphics don't matter. I agree with you. I completely agree. The only time that I really get turned off by the graphics is if they're a bit too uncanny valley. I have a horrible feeling that the Dark Pictures anthology is kind of starting to verge on uncanny valley, but they are horror games, so I don't mind it as much. But I think for me, realism in games is where my border is a little bit. So for instance, the art style in Detroit Become Human I think is perfect, but I think if it went slightly more realistic it would be a bit uncanny valley. But that's the only place with graphics that I don't like. Sometimes it can be quite hard if they're first person games because I suffer quite badly from motion sickness, but I'll give it a go. I'll always give it a go. can start with any of them, but you struggle to play it without emulating it these days. I will talk to Brofeld. Maybe we'll find a way to do it, because I would really like to do it. However, that being said, I have so many games, and I've got to get through Mass Effect Legendary Edition first. No such thing as a right place to start, only 2 wrong places. Majora's Mask and Tears of the Kingdom. Only, yeah, Reese. Only because those are sequels. What is Majora's Mask a sequel to? I know Tears of the Kingdom, I think, is a sequel to Breath of the Wild. But I'm not sure about Majora's Mask. Also, it's so lovely that you're here. And I'm so sorry I haven't been able to come over to you much as well. You're so right. The time zones are so difficult. But I really appreciate you. And it's so lovely to see you. Ocarina of Time. Thank you. Thank you both. I'm so not au fait with Legend of Zelda. I would like to be. It's just one of those things that passed me by because I was never really a Nintendo kid.
Need to find a
The
way
only
through
thing I ever played on Nintendo growing up was like Wii Sports. I had a Wii, and that was it. That was my whole gaming experience growing up. So I played Wii Sports. I played Wii Bowling. If that was on Wii Sports, then that was just the one game. And also
It's hot in here.
Mario Kart Wii, which I'm very good at. But if you ask me to play Mario Kart 8,
Tactical.
I could not be worse. We had an Atari with Frogger and Pac-Man. That is amazing. I know so many people who are like, Frogger is my favorite game of all time. Great shout. Genuinely brilliant shout. My first Zelda game was Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. I didn't even know there was a Zelda 2. Are you joking? These are all brand new games. Ah, there's a guy up there. I thought he was massive, but he is just upstairs. Path is interrupted. Well, not from here, not from this angle. Yes, Karlak! Okay, Karlak's on my good side today. Karlak might be best player today. This is why my favorite Borderlands is Borderlands 3, because of the gameplay, but for a lot of people, the story ruins it. Do you prefer when the gameplay is better, the story is maybe less good? Or do you prefer when the story is good and the gameplay is less good? Does that make sense? Majora's Mask is my personal favorite, despite it having the worst boss fight of the franchise, in my humble opinion. The only thing I think I know about Majora's Mask is that there is a thing that, like... it's a little mask. Gameplay in Borderlands 3, I can't speak, I'm sorry. Borderlands 3 is amazing, story is mad. Yeah, I think that's what Mountain Lassie's saying, which is sad. If I played Borderlands 3, in fact, if I played the Borderlands series, do you think I'd like it? Because I'm very hit and miss with games. You kind of get an idea of what games I like after being here for a little bit. But I'm not sure. Gameplay and story less good. That's a good way to like games, I think. I think for me, I prefer better story, but if the gameplay is, like, if the story is excellent and the gameplay's really hard, that brings the whole game down. Do you like shooting stuff with RPG elements and naughty humor? Because that's Borderlands. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed. Much more the other way with Borderlands. 2 is the peak for gameplay. 3, the loop in 3 is nowhere near as satisfying. I have no idea what the loop is. I'm scared to ask. Zelda 2 is more like Castlevania game than a Zelda game. I've never played a Castlevania game either. I know it's an anime. That is my extent of Castlevania knowledge. And I know that Richard Armitage is in it, who I love with all of my heart. I had an Atari with Frogger and Pac-Man 2. The Atari Pac-Man was bad. Why was it bad? Zelda 2 is a very black sheep game of the franchise. Doesn't mean it's bad, but it's very different than the rest. We don't talk about it. Play Borderlands 2 first if you try one. Will I need to understand the story, or will it pick me up straight away? That's what I'd be a little bit worried about, but I will take your word for it completely. We really got to get some potions. We really got to get some potions in. Maybe we could do some more heals with Shadowheart. Who's struggling most? Elphabard's quite bad. lae'zel's quite bad. Let's get Elphabard up. First Borderlands didn't really have a story. Oh, got it. So 2 is definitely a good place. Got it. If I'm playing a game, I don't care if the story is Oscar-worthy. If the gameplay sucks, it goes into bed. Completely fair. I'm so on board with that. I think that's so valid. Unfortunately, I think the good thing about Baldur's Gate 3 is that it's all pretty brilliant. I know I'm very biased because I adore this game with all of my heart. How I said that twice in as many minutes. I clearly really care about Baldur's Gate 3. But I just think it's so good. I think it's so good. And I miss it every time I'm not playing it.
You did it. You actually did it. The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus.
Praise me.
That's not right. Praise you, my friend.
Okay.
The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's
I'll
never
take
my
it.
first choice. But those three were too dangerous to leave alive.
Are you all hearing this? Are you all hearing this? I need your help.
And you'll receive it soon enough. Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there.
Westy, I've already called him a good bear today.
And we can discuss what
And
comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
I need to stop. I just need to. I just need to stop. Okay, we're gonna do a short rest. We're gonna do a short rest so fast because we are struggling. We're struggling. One of the funny things I tend to say is this game is held together by the duct tape of its combat system. About what? Or about like games in general? That is great. That is great and frustrating, right? Not talking about Baldur's Gate 3 in general terms. That makes sense. It's so like it's such a good way to phrase things, though. Of course you have. Oi, you don't know me. You actually do. You actually that's the problem. You actually do. I wanted to clarify that right after I typed it. I should read chat before I start waffling. That is the problem with me. I should definitely read chat first. Oh, I am over cucumbered. Borderlands 2 kind of gave Borderlands 1 a story in retrospect. How does that work? No! Did Draw Ragslin fall down? Alright, well, he left us a key. That's very nice of him. Well, I really hope he didn't have anything good on him. Oh, man. Oh, no. I'm not getting that back. Can't be a top streamer if you can read. Oh, I wish you were wrong, but you're so right. You're so right. Thank you for fishing as well. Please feel free to fish. It's free to do so. Exclamation mark. Fish in chat. Could be down with the spiders. Oh, yeah, he's down with the spiders. We're all down with the spiders. Where are the spiders that we should be down with? Surely they should be down here, right? It would be a really bad idea if I just jumped in. Right? Wait, there's no spiders in there. Get down with the spiders. This is a locked door. Can you make potions? I haven't tried. If you want to teach me how, I'd be very up to doing it. But all the playthroughs I've ever done of this game, I have not made potions. I was getting to the stage where I was thinking about doing it in my last one because I needed a lot of the... Absolutely, Reese. I was getting to the stage where I needed more Cloud Giant stuff, and unfortunately I had no ability to learn how to do that because I have the ability of a gnat. I don't know, I'm thinking of a lot of animals and making them all sad at my digs at them at the moment today, and I do apologize to the many animals that I feel like I have offended. Sorry. If you boot him into the chasm, I think it teleports his key up, but don't take my word for it. I literally don't remember. How many times have you played it, or have you just played it the once? Are you the same as me? We're not quite sure. Besides tadpole, not really great loot. Oh no, I missed a tadpole. Thank you, I appreciate you. Once you collect a bunch of alchemy ingredients, go into the alchemy tab and ask it to grind all the ingredients into their various salts and other junk. Is that all I can do? Can I? Is it that easy? I mean, not that it's easy, but that's what I can do. Tabcat, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got a little exploity on my last run and left Act 1 with around 40 Cloud Giant elixirs. I'm incredibly envious, but also I just think that is amazing. I think that's a 10,000 out of 10. Literally that easy. You just need 3 of a thing to make a powder of a thing. I can't believe it. I cannot. Well, Right, well, do you know what? We're gonna have a little save before I go and open this, because that seems like a good idea. Spider on a web is okay, but walking spider can die by fire. I mean, I've got spider fire by hand. Wait, what? I have fire at hand. Oh, this is a bad idea. I know this is a bad idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. Wait. Animal friendship. Oh, I thought for a second, for 1 second there, I really thought we were gonna get away with that. That was my bad. I had so much respect for these spiders, you know? So much respect. Animal friendship. Yes, you are now my friend. They are not my friend. They are not my friend. We gotta get some good spider fire going, Tapcap. The level was also on the wall beside it, but I waited till you won. I didn't even see. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here like this. Do. Come on. Up. This woman, she frustrates me. Okay, fairy fire, great thing to do. Maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Brilliant stuff. We're learning new things. You can just call me Tappy. Thank you, Tappy. I appreciate you. Thank you. If you set them free while they're still goblins, you can use the spiders to fight goblins. But because I set them free afterwards, they don't like me. Can we agree that's like absolutely horrendous? And this should be stopped. Horrible stuff. Horrible stuff. Let's send the returning pike towards this spider. Path is interrupted. No, it's not. You lie. Please. Please. There we go. Now the path cannot be possibly interrupted. I think it still is, you know. I've been doing a lot of clicking out and then hoping for the best. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Shadowheart. I'm going to cancel her turn and I'm going to try and get her to move. This is awful. Come on, UI. There we go. There we go. Right, you cannot complain at me now. You can't. If you do, we will have words. Serious words. Right, we're going to have words. I'm just going to go in and stab, actually. That was not worth it. Mr. Ghost Fragger, how are you doing? And welcome back, Liz. I hope you're doing amazingly. Nora, I hope your pancakes are delicious. But welcome in, Mr. Ghost Fragger. It's lovely to see you. They're neutral if you do it the other way, and they remain neutral if you talk to them first with a bit of speak with animals. Ah! Okay, maybe I need to pick up speak with animals. I think Elphabard would have speak with animals, wouldn't she? Wouldn't she? The spiders could have been our friends this time. They could have been. They could have been. But we were wrong. We did bad. We were not the friend of spiders, unfortunately. Oh gosh, we are really just getting ourselves in the way here. We're doing so bad. F8 can also be your friend. Unfortunately, I'm on controller and PS5. I have no idea how I'd use F8, but if you know what the equivalent is, I'd be happy to test it out. Oh my gosh, enjoy your brunch. Oh my gosh, Anya, I'm so envious. What are you having? If you're not messing with classes, I think Karlak actually gets it by default. Wait. Guess what by default? I'm so sorry. Want to say hi, but going to be lurking to watch this on TV because I didn't finish work till late tonight, not feeling the best. Oh, I'm so sorry you're not feeling the best. Did work, like, draw it out of you, like, quite bad? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you managed to relax tonight. I'm so sorry that you're going through it. I really appreciate you, and thank you for coming and saying hi, Vic. That is really lovely of you, and thank you for the lurk as well. Thank you for fishing. I appreciate you, SJ. Elphabard should definitely have speak with animals. I agree with you, you know. I agree. You can be friendly with them without speak with animals. Oh, I suppose, yeah, because you can go in and you can, like, talk with them without having that conversation. That's a good point. That is a good point. I forget you can do that.
Let's end this.
Oh, I don't want to. I would like the spiders to stay alive forever, please, because they deserve it. They're spiders. They're good. They're big boys. we did 2 damage with our little salami. But you know what? What is better than doing damage with salami? Nothing. I will tell you. Katie Goggins, do you know where it's best to pick them up from? The ambulances are gone, so I hope the people who need them are okay and it wasn't a big horrible thing that happened. If it was in any way, I think it's probably a really good thing that they were there and they got there in the time that they did. It's horrible. It's so horrible, but at least there was help there. Agreed to work an hour later at 2 p.m. and then monthly things happened about 4. Oh my gosh, Vix, I'm so sorry. I regretted saying that I'd stay late. You are a trooper for getting through it. Do you have work tomorrow? Or can you have a day of relaxing? I'm so sorry. That sounds like an awful day. Oh, well, we tried something. Anyway, you'll find a fair few and a handful of vendors restock at least once every long rest. Okay, remind me. I need to go to... is that Drawlap? No, it's not. I need to go to... Ethel again. I'm trying to keep Ethel alive for like as long as possible because I would, and I know it's like not that easy, but I want to try and get as many potions of elixirs without triggering going the other way and getting her into her other form. If you know what, I'm trying not to do too many spoilers without saying anything. Do you know what I mean?
Now this is my happy place.
She's not got a very good hit rate, I'll be honest, Mountain Lassie, on my playthrough. But I'm trying to collect all the potions so that if we do decide to get lae'zel respect into monk, we're prepared. We're prepared. 8 hours tomorrow, hoping I feel better. Please make sure you've got any painkillers that you possibly need on you.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole.
I'm so sorry, and thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. I'm so sorry you're going through it. Nira, I hope it treats you well as well. We need to be discreet to get into the heart of the cult. These powers might help.
It's a fair point. I just don't want to take a short term.
I think we are going to let lae'zel punch stuff. In my last playthrough, I respect...
To get this tadpole out, to stay sane the whole time.
I respect Will into a monk, and it was the best thing. I loved it so much. So I think we need to bring back monk, you know. I think we'll have to do it. On mobile it senses thong for you. Wait, what does it say? Does it just like star it out? I'm so sorry. Also, can I just say, Bulve heard thong and was like, right, I'm fishing. You knew there would be a flip-flop at hand. Bit chilly. In life? In the house? One of these days I'll let Gale actually cast spells. In every playthrough I respect him to martial class. How do you find him? Do you find, like, does that work quite well for you? I have not done a full playthrough with Gale yet, and I feel bad about it, but also I kind of don't, because Gale, as much as people don't like Astarion very much, there's a cave? There's a cave? What is in the cave? I definitely feel like if I'm going to find out, I should do a long rest. I don't know. I don't get on with him as much as I would like to, you know? I was confused what horror thing I could have fished out. That's so funny. Did it show on the chat on screen? I imagine it did, right? Monk can be absolutely absurd in this game for sure. It makes it really easy to play, which I love. It's just a weird one. May I suggest keep 3 levels of fighter then rest monk? I could absolutely do that. Absolutely. I found out Hudson never recorded different screams for when he rages, so that's less fun for a barbarian version of him. But I like the raging. I've never respect Halson. Well, I did. I respect him very briefly into a monk. Didn't like it. Respect him back. What have you got in that pond? Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? What would I possibly have put in the pond? I feel like there was a lot of P words that I said there. Right, do you know what? I want to go in that cave. Do I go in that? Do I do it? I don't want a long rest because that's wasting a chance to get 3 potions from Ethel. Do I even have the gold ability though? Do I have gold that I can... Oh, I've only got 19 gold, so... Maybe we should just go in. The monk I wouldn't even touch fighter until level 11, no joke. So would you go monk all the way up and then level 11 and 12 go fighter? Having the special attack, second wind, and action surge on a monk is chef's kiss. Yes, because I imagine all of the different moves would be fantastic, right? Oh, I could definitely look into both of those. The other thing is, if we do a long rest, I could do Speak with the Dead again on this guy, which could be fun. We could find out more. Monk Rogue. 3 in Rogue for extra bonus action is much, much more valuable. That's so interesting. Then 2 in Fighter way later for action surge. I like this. I'm trying to remember how we respect Will too on my last playthrough, and I can't remember at all. I just did what Reese told me to do, and it was brilliant. Like, that was the best character. Will was just the best. Will got us through the rest of the series, but for the life of me, I do not remember how it was, and I'm so sorry, Reese. You taught me well, and then I immediately forgot, and I cannot say sorry enough. I'm very, very sorry. We're gonna have a sleep, because no one's moaning at me quite yet, which is good news.
Don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares.
Can you hear it okay?
Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Blimey. Oh my! No.
Shit.
Yes. Bad.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna
boyfriend.
hurt you.
Yes, he is.
I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Oh, it's so tempting. I'm not. I would never go for a Astarion like that. I'd never be able to stake him. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I wouldn't even use fighter at all. Oh, 9 monk, 3 rogue is devastating as it is. Oh, I don't know. I disagree, but there's also no wrong answer. That's the thing, isn't it? It's like, oh, there's so many pathways you can go down. Mr. D, the waffles are right here. They're here. We're having a good waffle day. How are you doing? Welcome back. It was nap time, but we've got Astarion out here. Astarion, how long has it been since you killed someone? Days? Hours? I mean, there were quite a few goblins that you could have, but you didn't.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak.
Oh my gosh, look at his little hairs.
If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better.
Oh my god, I love this game.
Please.
I adore this game.
A strange sensation.
She does look great, doesn't she,
courses through
Alfie?
you, and your companion's mind unfolds. Secrets half
They're like all
revealed.
curly. It's not just a block. Why don't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs.
I'd never do that.
No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I do. I believe you.
Thank you.
Astarion approves. I live for that
Do you
message.
think
Sorry.
You could trust me just a little further?
No.
I only need a taste. I swear.
I'm so sorry, Astarion. Oh, what do we do? Should we do... Right, hang on. Let's do a poll. Should we let Astarion have a drink of us? Yes? No? Maybe? 2 minutes on the poll. Okay, now's the time. If you want to have your say, you tell us. Should we get Astarion to go a little bit drinky? I'm so sorry. I'm very hyper today. Whoa, you guys are so on it. That's amazing. Okay, 6 of you have said yes. 4 of you have said no. The poll's tying up. There's only 2. It's tying up. Oh my gosh. How many times can I vote yes? I should have put the points on. He's not in our party this time, Liz. He's not there. Thank you, Queen Ro. It was Mountain Lassie in chat, but thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your bat emotes as well. Thank you for being here. We're 8 to 6. We're 8 to 6. How many times can I vote no? Liz. Again, should have put some stuff on that. Astarian, Sippy, Cadmium, how are you doing? Welcome in. He's gonna have to. He might have to. The poll is winning out. I hope you're doing okay. It's lovely to see you as well. Vampires are hot. Oh no, absolutely. Also, oh no. Have you saved the world yet? Did I get there first? Whoa! Let's do it. He seems nice. I think he seems nice. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Become juice box. I will. Oh, become juice box. I will absorb the juice. I'm not a snack. I'm the whole meal. And Karlak seems hungry. I can't disagree. Can't disagree. We like it. Narrator knows. Doing okay. Groggy, but I exist. How's everyone doing? I'm doing well, thank you. I'm so sorry you're groggy, but hopefully you'll be able to get through it as you go. Have you been ill lately, or is it more just like a tired thing? Fighter, most underrated class. I need to play Fighter more. So I think, no, because Bob Bloopy was a barbarian. I've never done a Fighter class. I know, you're not wrong. Maybe, well, I don't know if we can this time. Karlak's here, you know? I wonder if pineapple juice works the same way here. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's such a good point. Like plasma. Okay, well, you voted for Astarian to have a little drink of us. It was 9 to 7, though. That was blooming close. That was close. That's okay. Willow, how's it going? Have you picked a subject yet? But I hope you're all good. I've got a small head cold. Oh, so sorry. I have that weird pressure in my face, but I'll live. Good to hear you're doing good, though. Thank you so much. Yeah, the pressure, is it like in your sinuses? Because I hate that. I get that so often. Whenever I'm ill, I'm just like sinus headaches, sinus pain, sinus. It's the worst. I'm being very dramatic, but it is incredibly painful. Me too, Katie Goggins. Me too. Hopefully it comes out soon. I know they're in stress testing at the moment. I know some of you lucky people have been accepted into the stress test too. Can we give him Shadowheart as dinner instead? Hey, I don't know. Maybe. Will Karlak mind? Serious question. I think Karlak disapproves when we let Astarian bite us, but I think she's asleep at the moment. So, you know, what doesn't hurt? I don't know. It's like right between the brows. Oh, bless you. It wasn't even a headache so much as it just made me feel all weird. I hope you're managing to rest up. And if there's anything we can do, please let me know. I'd be very happy to help in whatever way I can with like how the game looks and stuff like that. But I thank you so much for being here. It's an absolute pleasure to get to see you as well. I didn't even sign up for the test. I'll just wait for the crossplay to work and that's it. Yeah, me too. I was going to, and Reese sent me the link to the stress test. But I was really worried about, because I've got a playthrough on PC and I've got a playthrough on PS5, and I was like, well, if something goes wrong and I lose one or the other, I will just be heartbroken. So we'll have to see what goes. Liz, she knows. Trust me, she knows. She knows. My first D&D character was a fighter, especially a Beast Rider fighter. He was an elf and rode a wolf. And we are a tiefling that might ride a tiefling if this playthrough goes the way we're thinking. I've been waiting to replay Baldur's Gate 3 until the new update. I don't want to get burned out on it before then. That is completely fair. Let us know how you feel when it does come out as well. Hopefully it will come out soon. I'm hoping March. I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I'm gonna say fine, but no, do you know what will be a bit spicy? Alright, but go too far and I'll drive a stake through your chest. Astarian approves.
I shall be gentle as a babe.
Wrong button.
Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
I don't know if I want to. Oh, I mean, yes, I do. Let's be honest here.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
Persuasion check? What do I have? I'm good persuasion, so my persuasion is behind me. I'm so sorry. It is 3-2. So I have +3 from charisma, +2 from persuasion proficiency. Do you know what? If I take this long trying to say my words, he's gonna bleed me dry. Strength is useless for us. Melee attack, I don't want to grab a stake. So, and I have tried to let him continue before. It does not work very well, unfortunately. Very romantic, isn't it? Look at us go. We're really like having a good time. You let Volo stick an ice pick in your eye. You let a vampire drink you. You gave Gale your shoes. What do we not have the ability to give away about ourselves? And it's all for men. Where are the women who want things from us? I hope so, Katie Goggins. I really hope so. Ever had this go wrong? Yes. So in my offline playthrough, I'm trying to do like everything Astarion wants because anyway, and he did kill me. Carla can have whatever she wants. So agree, Tappy. So agree. I think we did something with Karlak in the last playthrough. We managed to get her to a stage where we could touch her, but we can't touch Karlak for the most part because she's got the Inferno going on. You have to do a lot of like building work to make sure that she's okay to be touched. So that is definitely going to be one of our main priorities this time round. And I think it's going to be great. We're going to be fine. Come on. Oh, yes. My elf fighter, Eaglewing, had a future girlfriend who was a thief. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Were they a good pair? That eye's a good thing though. Yeah, I think you're right. I definitely think you're right. Grab a stake and drive it into his heart. I will do on one playthrough. No, I won't. I'm lying. I would never. I can't. I love him too much.
That was amazing.
I'm glad you stopped.
My mind is finally clear. I feel
This is the first time he's drank blood from a human or tiefling in this instance. His guard's down. Grab the stake and drive it into his house. They really want us to like hit home. Well, I'm looking forward. I'm stuck between people pleasing and standing up for myself.
Shouldn't
Sorry,
take long.
I'm weak.
So
I'm a
many
weak
people
woman.
need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me,
I'm a
you're
weak woman.
invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
That was a very
You
rude
watch
thing
as
to
he
say,
stalks off,
Astarion.
Stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
If he doesn't know when to stop, we will stop him indefinitely. I fully agree with that. If we'd have let him continue, I think a stake would have been completely fair. I still find it weird that she's the only companion who has an achievement attached to her. Like, she's the most work, but it's still weird. That's so interesting. I've never got the achievement, unfortunately. I went in the nat one so much. Did you really? Going down by the river said option 1. Oh no, I can't argue with you. I can't. People think you absolutely need to let him do that to romance him. I think, right, Astarion, as much as he is like the way that he is, and he clearly does want blood, I think he'd respect you saying no, because he has had the option to say no taken away from him for the majority of his life, right? And I think in this playthrough, he is going to learn that saying no is a viable choice. And I think he is going to learn that if you say no to him, he can accept that, and that is okay. So, you know, we're learning. We'll get the achievement on this playthrough. Now, we'll have to get the achievement in spirit, because unfortunately, I like aesthetics too much. So I have modded the playthrough, and I have not modded the achievements into the playthrough. So, we're gonna have to do it in spirit.
Good morning. How do you
Unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever learn. In the game, in real life, I know how to accept a no and to say no. That sucks. I know. Tell me about it. I just look at the chains on her horns. So worth it, right? Right? Look, I'm fine. I just feel a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire.
You could still
A
use
bite
them
from
to get a
them, and you
permanent
might
stat
wake up as a
potion.
vampire spawn.
Tell
Like
me
my
more.
good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their power.
Yeah, it is. It's a debuff. Is that how you stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here.
I do feel
Someone
for Astarion,
or
unfortunately.
Something
Or fortunately.
wants me alive. They've changed the rules. standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now.
After all this time.
As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
I'm excited to get to Act 2 now, Katie Goggins. I'm starting to not like him. It's a really difficult one, and I think Clem was saying this the other day on a TikTok, I want to say, or maybe, no, in chat. And Astarion has been so abused and manipulated his whole life, but he's smart enough to know, I think, that he was being manipulated. So he's had to sort of like be abused, see the abuse. I think he has also had to survive, be abusive to others. My knowledge of Astarion isn't great because I didn't get to deep dive the lore on the last playthrough, but he is such a complex character. He is not a good person, I think, in the beginning. I think that he needs to learn a lot about himself and like have that draw him out. I'm not excusing his past behaviors, and I'm not excusing him as a character at all, but I do think that he is very complex, and I think he's one of the best written characters in a game that I've ever played. He's not a good person, but I think he kind of learns to be, which again doesn't excuse how he was, but it is a really nice character arc to see. I vote Steak. He probably votes Steak spelt the same way. You can just call me Katie. My whole name sounds funny. Okay, I would just call you Katie. Thank you so much. He does get annoyed about it, though. You have to talk him down. Honestly, I'm not surprised. He is such a little firecracker. He doesn't like anything if it doesn't go in his favor, which is also one of the bad things about liking him as much. And I think there is a lot of like Astarion pedestal and like putting him there and just revering him, but he's not good. He's not good. Most part, I'm not calling him a good person ever. I guess it depends on what playthrough you go through. Like, if you... Now, I've wanted to ascend Astarion. For those of you who don't know what that is, you can basically let him do a thing. Less spoiler territory than I would like to, but it's fine. You can let him be a stronger version of himself by doing something that's quite dastardly. And by doing that, he becomes an absolutely abhorrent character. And some people are really into it. Everything I've seen about it and Ascended Astarion, I really wanted to get through that and play that way, but I'm scared, and I don't think I'm going to like Astarion anymore. So, I don't know if I should. Yes, you should. Maybe we'll do an alternate reality where we've got Liz involved, so we can just start the playthrough, kill Astarion, and then end the playthrough there. Maybe just for Liz. I saw a part of an interview with Gregory Maguire, and he said the reason Elphabard's last name is Throp is because Throp is the sound a house makes when it lands on your sister. I saw that as well, and I thought, do you know what? I couldn't like that man more, and now I do. Thank you for the ads. There's going to be ads in about a minute. We only play ads at the top of every hour for 3 minutes, and then it goes hourless, ad-free for the next hour. So please bear with me. If you would like to support me, please watch the ads, or if you fancy subscribing, you won't get any ads and you'll get some cool emotes. But it's completely up to you. But either way, I really appreciate you. Thank you. Everyone's major transformations end up turning into distant evil goons. Really? Really? I haven't done anyone. I've not ascended. I think it's called ascending, but I haven't done Gale. I haven't done Astarion, and I'm not sure who else you can do. Bisherton, what is the nah in reference to? Oh, Gale's cool. Do you like it? Like, is it ascending Gale? Because I've only heard loose things about Gale. No one really talks about the ascending on my side of TikTok, and that's where I get all of my information from. Gale's is in the epilogue, and sometimes he can be somewhat benevolent. So I have to get all the way to the epilogue to do. I've heard. Sorry, I'm waffling, but I've heard there's a scene with Gale where you basically have to romance him to an extent to get him to be the better version of himself towards the end, and you can't do that without romancing him. But I don't know if that's true. Stake the dude, make spider friends, and make Karlak my wifey. Liz, we'll do it. We'll do it. Just for you. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. I think that is 100% like a theme that runs through Baldur's Gate 3, 100%. He's a good character, but person, question. I fully agree with you, Mountain Lassie. Fully agree. Pretty much, you can still let him do his ascension. Shadowheart is the other one. Oh, yes! I haven't ever done the sort of like, Shadowheart in my last playthrough got the white hair. I'll say that much. And I loved her journey so much. I think she's an incredible character. But I would kind of like to see her Dark Justicia. That struggle to say that word. But to get her there, I think that's heartbreaking. Never done Hosea either. 13 playthroughs and still haven't. Because how could you? Do you know what I mean? I would argue even if he was not ascended Astarion, was not bad. Having 7k vampires free is better than Zaro getting the souls. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Her other major choice in Act 3 is a small swerve too. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Is there any hints that you can drop me for people who won't know? What do you think about Angel? There was a mystery about him in the beginning, and I'm curious as to whether you already know what his deal is. I think I know about his... no, I don't. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I have no opinions on Angel yet. That might change. I might watch another episode today and find out what's going on. Oh, yeah, Katie. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I made a good choice on that one, I think. But I could definitely imagine making not good choice. Walking the last bit home and so glad my tattoo is healed. I can wear long socks again. Icy cold with the recent snowfall. Yeah, that would be terrible in the cold. I'm so sorry, Liz. But luckily you can get home and wrap up warm, right? Every decision is okay besides one, and that's Will. Yeah, Will not getting horns. If you make the decision to get Will to not get his horns, how have you done? Like, seriously, how have you had the ability to do that? They expect dust, but the release is better. I can't wait to get back there. I cannot wait, and I really want to do a dirge run as well, so I can use that as an excuse to do evil things. Or we do the redemption dirge. What's it called? The redemption dirge is like resist. Is it dirge resist? Oh, Nura, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated on my Buffy journey. I'm also going to give Astarion some sass and say, figure them out quickly. I don't want any more surprises.
No more surprises. You have my word.
I'm thinking about it, Face Radio. Are you excited for it? Are you going to be playing it as well?
I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks.
Vix in chat has been talking about it, and I am
Vamps don't scare me.
very up
keep
for
their
it.
teeth to themselves. No sense judging someone for who they are. Except devils, obviously.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit
Gale
of
and Will just
openness
disapproved.
and honesty to work together as a team.
Redemption sounds better. I agree.
Till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
lae'zel.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go?
I don't think he
There's a
should have
long day ahead
hidden
of
it,
us.
that he was a vampire. I think he should have been very straight up. But then again, if he was straight up, maybe we would have just killed him. So it's definitely a difficult situation, and I can understand why he'd keep it. I don't agree with it, though. Yeah, face rate, that's a good point. Do you know what it is going to be listed by? Or listed at? I personally have got no idea. Oh, I'm in webbed. Oh, no. No, the thing is, I know Willow from How I Met Your Mother, which I don't know what it tells you, really. Helping Minthara in Act 1 is a good reason to not get Will his horns. That's true. We've knocked Minthara out this time round, so hopefully we can see her again later. But I'm a little bit worried about it because I've not done that before. lae'zel loves a bit of a Astarion. Yeah! Oh my gosh, Alfie and I were playing... No, Alfie did it in his playthrough and didn't pair up with Astarion on the night of the party. And I think Astarion and lae'zel slept together, which I was shocked by. That was like the least combination that I was thinking would happen. Will can have horns and you can help Minthara. You could do both. lae'zel romance is interesting. What happens if you romance lae'zel? Is it good? lae'zel is definitely my favorite. I've never romanced her. you know, it's one of those things I really feel like I'm missing out on by not doing. I have no idea what's down this way, by the way. I can't see anything. If you're sat here like, why is it so dark? I don't know. I can't see. Is there nothing in here? Was this just a cave? It feels like there should have been something in here. I'm not gonna lie. Is there something I'm missing? Does anyone know who is in this cave? Oh, her entire character. That makes sense. I'd love to see more lae'zel. Unfortunately, she does annoy me a little bit. But I think that's a really good thing about her character. She knows who she is. She is unapologetically lae'zel. And I think that's a really nice thing to see. Oh, cave is just another way into here undetected. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will leave the cave. I'll leave right now. lae'zel has the best storyline. See, that's the thing. I feel like I've missed quite a lot of the lae'zel stuff because last time we didn't have her in the party. So, therefore, surely this time round, we are going to get so much more lae'zel lore, which, for all of you who don't know, I play Baldur's Gate 3 every single Monday at 6 p.m. GMT, which is the time now 2 hours and 12 minutes ago. Or maybe not. That's the time I started streaming, 2 hours and 21 minutes ago. So if you want to come and join me, please feel free. I do have anonymous follows on if you want to drop a follow. And we can follow Elphabard's story as well. Willow from Buffy is a little more my type, personality-wise, than Lily from How I Met Your Mother. Absolutely. I just can't not see it, you know? And thank you so much, Alfie, for doing the follow command. And if you would like to support me further, you can always get your name on our Coffee supporters list. As you can see, that is everyone who supported us through Kofi in the month of January. The bar at the top of my head, I say it's the top of my head, at the top of the screen, that is our current way through the goal. When we get to 100%, if we're lucky enough to get to 100%. Katie Goggins, thank you for your Prime sub. I appreciate you. If we get to 100% of the goal, it means I can keep streaming throughout March full time without having to look for another job or another source of income. And I really appreciate everyone who has helped me so far. If you do subscribe or donate bits or anything like that on Twitch as well, I add it all to the goal. So Katie Goggins, I will be adding your Prime sub up there as well. So thank you so much. I had to jump through so many hoops to do that. I've been doing it for 50 minutes. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry you've been having so many issues. Are you okay? I really appreciate you. That is so kind. And I thank you so much. I hope you are just having the best day. It's lovely to see you, Katie. I'm so sorry. I called you Katie Goggins again. Oh, you had to do it through your phone. That's so backwards. I'm so sorry. Also, I'll sit up straight, please, everyone. If you are able to sit up straight, make sure you are doing your stretching. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It's an absolute... How are you dead already? Was that a hellish rebuke situation? I really appreciate you all, and I'm incredibly grateful that you are here hanging out with me. I shall immediately slouch down. Do you know what? Fair. Can't argue with that. I can't. But thank you so much, everyone. Ooh, Nura, that's interesting. I don't remember How I Met Your Mother very much. I just know that it wasn't my favorite show in the end. I've only watched it through once. I'd give it another go, but I don't know how I'd get on with it. Come on, finish him off. I think lae'zel is missing in my playthrough more than Shadowheart is, you know? lae'zel being a level 12 fighter, absolutely wrecking everything she sees, helps. I need to get that. I think, as much as I want to monk her, maybe we keep her as a fighter. I'm really torn on it. Really torn on it. But thank you so much. And Katie, please enjoy your... what do we have? Bats. All your emotes. There's some of my face and there's some bats. And I love them both. Awful. Awful stuff here. Awful stuff here. Or at least... No, I don't think there's a good way out of this. I could do this. Excellent. Excellent. Shadowheart just wafting her salami about. It must be a cooked salami at this point.
I won't give it.
Just saying. Just saying. 11 fights getting 3 attacks is amazing. How much damage does she do? Would she be able to kill, like, quite easily with that? Are you Batwoman or Batgirl? My DC lore is horrendous. So, can I say neither? Maybe both. I don't know. I'm really like, my lore is so bad, and I do apologize for that because I'd love to be able to say, give you an answer. See you in a bit, Liz. Have an amazing time. I'm glad you got home safe, and I'm glad you had your keys as well. Missed most of the last season, but caught the last episode. I think that might be why I liked the last episode more than most people. That's fair. That's completely fair. Also, Mr. D, who do I remind you of most? If you had to put me in a character, what would you think? Vink, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Heading there.
For everyone, the tadpole thinks that. Wait, everyone, the tadpoles are bad, but for lae'zel is literally the worst possible thing that can happen. The only way to fix it, and you don't understand why you're not more worried about it. Yeah, why is lae'zel? Is this like massively against? Is this spoiler territory? But why is she so like massively against it? That one was a lesbian, really? Who does she like pair up with? Who does she see? Who is her girlfriend? Does she have a girlfriend? Since vampires can turn into bats, are you into vampires? So more and more so. When I was younger, I was very into like vampire lore, and I would do like everything to look up vampire lore and be a part of that, and I really enjoyed it. And then I went away from vampires for a bit, but I will say since Baldur's Gate 3, I've been more and more back into like vampire everything, which I'm quite enjoying, being back into like lore and looking that up. But oh, I'm getting so angry. I'm getting so angry. Team Edward. Do you know what? I was Team Edward, and then I realized that Jacob would be warm and I'm a cold person, so I defected. I do apologize, but you know, nowadays I'm probably, well, I like Carlisle. Also, Alfie is watching a show called SWAT, and Peter Facinelli was in it, and I was like, oh, that's my Carlisle. For everybody, sorry, I read that. I'm so sorry. Her entire existence is to go against the Mind Flayers. Oh, of course, because she's Githyanki, right? I think she's had a couple of girlfriends. Is there anyone I might know? Nora? She'd rather be flayed alive than gain anything more useful from a Mind Flayer. Oh, I would have really angered her in my last playthrough then, because we did well, we kind of sided with the Mind Flayers, but not really. I definitely didn't side with them, you know? Batgirl by default. Since I know Batgirl from Gotham Knights game, though never seen or watched Batman. Oh, okay. We can take that. We can do it by default. You're on honor mode. If you have an 11 haste and 11 fighter, you get 6 attacks. Then you action search for another 3 attacks. If you have Bloodluster's elixir, when you kill something, you get another 3 attacks. Guaranteed 9 attacks and 12 total if you kill something in the first 9 swings. That's amazing. That's so good. Oh, maybe we just keep her as a fighter. I'm really torn on it. I really am. Most of my DC knowledge comes from games and movies. That's completely fair. I would really like to play some of the Batman games. I've heard such good things about them, and I saw Anna playing quite a few of them. Who is a wonderful streamer, by the way. Really, really like her stuff. She plays like a load of retro games, older games, and a lot of new ones as well. She's also the voice in Plague Tale, the main character, and I need to play those games. Batman, Arkham Asylum, and City Rule. It's the Arkham games, I think, that are the ones that I really like the look of most. If you're a champion fighter, you can add the crit elixir and crit on like 17S. Wait, what's 17S? With some equipment, they'll be Giga Dead in the first 5. I like the sound of Giga Dead. I cannot lie. Emilia, the voice actress? I think so, yeah. If she's the main like character, if Emilia is the main character, I think it's her. Anna's the voice actor for that. She's brilliant. She is such a brilliant character. Someone say Ark? I did. I said Arkham. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring you back here, but it's a pleasure to see you. Emilia and Hugo. So yeah, it must have been Emilia. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a lovely day. I appreciate it very, very much. She's a fighter that's living her worst nightmare. The scariest scenario she's living is because of how she's grown up. So a mix of that and the way she was raised as a fighter. She's kind of rough around the edges. That's fair. I can't argue with that. lae'zel, she's really hard for me to get along with because she is so like, she's so tough and really unforgiving. But I guess the more you play as her, the less she'll be like that. Please, Karlach, could you please throw your weapon? What do you mean not enough movement? Throw it! Throw it! You have space! There is so much space! Dude, please! Do you know what? I'll give it to you. Maybe there is a massive pillar in the way. Maybe on this one occasion. I can't even attack that too! Who is Anna in BG3? Anna's in BG3. Anna's a lot of the guards, especially in Act 3. And I killed her. And I felt bad. Like most folks, they soften as the game goes on. Shadowheart's an insufferable prat in Act 1 and really lovely by Act 3. I agree. I really didn't like Shadowheart at the start, but she grew on me. She grew on me. Thank you, Ark. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. Games Guru, how are you doing? Welcome in. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And as Ark says, I do prefer it to be called Ashleigh, but thank you for coming as well. Can't be much vertical space for throwing. Wait, you think I should throw it up and then across? No, it's okay. Thank you, Games Guru. You need my bot thing? Wait, what is the bot thing? Tell me more. She's in Fallout London. I think she did like, I can't remember how many voice lines she did, but she did quite a few. And she did a playthrough of Fallout London where she went through and tried to find all her voice lines, which I think is really cool. I don't know what the Ascent is either. I enjoy Eldritch Knight Fighter. The spells are clutch, but champion's so fun. I haven't tried Eldritch Knight. I suppose I tend to stay away from more of the spell-based classes, which is weird because my first playthrough was a Warlock, but it's something that was out of my comfort zone and I loved. But Bard is completely out of my comfort zone because I've never really done like a... Again, I know Warlock is a class, but Bard just feels more out there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. How goes the boulder dashing? It's so good. I love this game. I'm chatting a lot today, which maybe I shouldn't be, but I'm having such a good time. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming along. Is it Osawaseta? I'm so sorry. Please let me know how to pronounce your name if you would like to. But I really appreciate you coming in and saying hi. It's lovely to see you. Thank you. Ray tracing support for Ascent? I've never heard of Ascent. You are Ark. You definitely Ark. When someone types Ark in chat, it auto responds as Ark Survival Evolved. Noah's Ark. No. It's Ark with a C here. That actually sounds amazing. Because I do feel bad. I feel bad every time being like, I'm sorry, I prefer Ashleigh. But I think a lot of people fall into Ash. I've just never been an Ash, you know? You can say, Ottawa, all is fine. Thank you so much, Ottawa. I appreciate you. And it's lovely to see you. I hope you're having a lovely day. I like queer characters in DC Comics. There are a few characters I think are bi, even if it's not canonically been mentioned. Who do you think is bi? Who do you think is the person who seems like they would be? I can't get anywhere with that. I'm having a struggle. Indie game Ashleigh, that is me. No, I know Ascent's an indie game. I give it a go. I just need more time. I'm writing like I'm running out of time. Maybe you'll excuse the Hamilton reference. Or not excuse it. That's up to you. But we're having a good time here, right? The Ascent is like a mix of Diablo type RPG and top-down shooter cyberpunk setting. Always good. She still can't do it! I don't understand! I don't get it! I'm new to BG3. I started playing the first game and it's quite different. Wait. So are you playing Baldur's Gate 3? As in like, sorry, Baldur's Gate 1? How are you finding it? I have it and I really want to play it, but I haven't got round to it yet. But yeah, very, very different, right? It's like a whole, it's like a whole different game. I think the ties in it are mostly the lore. lae'zel, I know you can make this hit. I know you can do it. I believe in you, lae'zel. Oh, okay. lae'zel is my Shadowheart today. She is not doing anything I'd want her to do. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are so not like Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I'm feeling like. I got Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on Amazon Prime deals or Prime Gaming or whatever it's called. I can't get to you. I can't get to you. This is frustrating me. It is frustrating me so much. And I cannot wait to play them, but it's hard, right? Larian games are their own thing. Yeah, so Baldur's Gate 1 is completely different. I think I asked, yeah, you might have asked. I've never played DOS games. Like this is my first experience of like any kind of turn-based game with choices, I think, because I haven't played like Dragon Age or anything like that either. So I'm learning as we go along. Also, lae'zel scared of turning and not having a mouth and not being able to eat ranch. Is that a Devora reference? Oh my gosh, I love her so much. I cannot get enough. I cannot. Eldritch Night Fighter, you don't really cast damage spells because your intelligence is low. So it's better to get utility spells. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Shield spell is amazing to get +5 AC as a reaction. An Expeditious Retreat is concentration spell that lasts until long rest and lets you dash as a bonus action. Both of those sound really good. What do we try? What do we do? I honestly thought it'd be a bit similar, but no. I like it, but quite hard to manage, but you should definitely try. I'd really like to. Ottawa, thank you for coming in and saying hello today. It's lovely to see you. How are you finding Baldur's Gate 3 so far? Are you enjoying that as well? Monk is also very good. That's the thing. I really want to do a Monk playthrough. Oh, but I don't know. I don't know. There's so much I want to do. And there's not enough time in the world. But I gotta find these things, you know. Have you played DOS, Katie? You can also run back in the door. But then I wouldn't get my XP. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna save it because, as you say, we could always run back in the door, and this is very good knowledge, and I did not consider it at all. So you know what? We'll give it a go. We'll do what we can. I've only watched streams of Baldur's Gate 3. I like it. It has so many options. I see what you mean. Yeah, there's so many options, right? See my previous answer. Oh, sorry. DOS 2 is the peak game. This one is grand. I think the other I think is still better.
My faith will protect me.
Really? Really? You prefer... Really? I mean, I don't know why I'm acting quite like this, but that's so cool that you think that. I love Baldur's Gate 3 so much, you know? So much. I think that's such a cool thing. You found a new monk build? Okay, so I was talking about Reese in chat earlier. Reese, Aussie, really helped me through my first playthrough and made the best monk build. So the fact that you found another one, and I feel like you're excited about it, I'm getting excitement. That makes me very happy, and I definitely want to see what it is. Have you tested it out so far? In the comic book Legion of Superheroes, Shrieking, Violet, and Lightning Lass were implied to be a couple. But it was the 80s and 90s, so they couldn't really come out and say they were a couple. Was there a lot of subtext for it as well? Because I feel like that's so common back in the day, right? A couple of reasons. One of them is there wasn't crazy animations back then. So everyone's actions are fully narrated for cutscenes, like a DM would. Maybe I should play this. I haven't ever managed to really put time to get into it. But you are convincing me more and more, I cannot lie. Verify didn't just run out, did it? Can I hold this person, or is he too big? Must be humanoid. I have questions as to why these are apparently humanoid, but
that should work.
The big guy isn't. I don't know. Uses radiating orbs and radiant damage for shenanigans. Okay, I like the sound of this. I very much like the sound of this. That's so interesting because I don't ever think of radiant damage. I know there is obviously the radiant damage, but I never think of it with Oh, maybe she just has to be really close. But I never think of it with monks. Gothic 1 was the first RPG I remember with full voiceover. Yeah, voiceover? Oblivion got full VO2. I liked Oblivion. Baldur's Gate 3 has 17,000 endings. Wait, no way! No, it can't possibly. Really? Uses luminous armor, the first piece of which you are very close to right now. Are you going to use me as your little trial? I can go and get the armor. I can test it. This could be the reason why we decide to do something with lae'zel. I've been really debating today whether or not to keep lae'zel as a monk or to make her into, make her into a monk or to keep her as a fighter. Mass Effect was so formative for me in terms of understanding storytelling. What was your favorite Mass Effect game as well? Monk with luminous armor. Katie's thinking. Katie's thinking. We're getting it all in there. There was subtext, almost text. They were almost shown to be around each other. I'm not sure if they were ever shown kissing, but there was strong implication. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. I've heard bad things about Mass Effect 3. I've been told only play Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and if you're playing Mass Effect 3, don't. That is what I've heard every single time someone talks about Mass Effect. Hey 40, how are you doing? Welcome in. It is lovely to see you. Oh, I cannot believe you missed. Oh, that is great news. You'd have to multi-class somewhere to use that armor because monks can't use any. But could lae'zel, because she's got a propensity for armor. What's it called? Spielberg, Austria was reached this morning. Oh, amazing. How are you finding it? Is the drive still going okay? Wait, is it just the ending that's bad? Ah, I didn't realize that. But that's what people say about like so much media, isn't it? If the ending's bad, it's like the worst thing that's ever happened, even if it's not true. Oh, I got it, Reese, got it. They can use it, but they lose some aspect of being a monk. ME3 is great otherwise. We will get that. Technically, yes, but 16,995 are basically the same. I want to read through all of them. Girlfriend is exploring Spielberg while I'm in the hotel with the kiddo. I'm the winner in this situation everywhere you look at it. So is she gone out having a good time, looking around, seeing what's going on? I think that's amazing. I hope she's having the best time. And I hope you are too. Oh, Shadowheart, how do you end up in these situations? How do you do it? Should we get our flaming sphere out as well? Oh, but it'll break fairy fire. And did I use fairy fire and no spiritual weapon still there? That's good. What does this do? Radiance of the Dawn? No, thank you. I could have cast light. I thought that was something to do with bugs. I'm very unobservant. We could try Radiant Flame. We could try Firebolt, or I could just hit him with my salami. Just been doing that. I'm going to be in Spielberg coming August. So you're going to go explore there as well? We've explored the city, but she wanted to see more. Where's she going? Is she going to like... You don't have to say exactly where. But is she going to restaurants? Is she going to like museums? Like... You're going back in 2.5 hours? You've only just left! You've only just left! Oh, people have bad things to say about GOT, don't they? They have 17k, but most of them just have a small variant of the same ending. Like, slightly different wording, maybe? It'd be funky, I guess. I usually save the luminous armor for shenanigans for Spirit Guardian business or Warlock shenanigans. I'd love to know the rest of the build. Reese, feel free to teach us. And Liz, have you got meal prepped, or are you gonna have to make food? I finally had my chickpeas the other night as well, and they were delicious. And I thought of you while I was eating them. I hope that's not a weird thing to say, but I really enjoyed it. And I was like, Liz would be proud of me for eating my chickpeas. We came this morning. Wait, you only got there this morning and you're already going home? Are you stopping on the way back? Yay, chickpeas! They were so delicious. I love them very much. I think I have leftovers for today. I don't know. Alfie, have you eaten, by the way? 9:44 p.m. Why are you driving back so late? 40, look after yourself. Please make sure you're doing what you can, because I worry about you sometimes. I would use the thunderclap, but I think I'm not quite in a good place to use that right this second. Let's try and hold person again on this bugbear guy. Werebear. bugbear. Basically the radiating orb, like Cleric Bill, but on a mic. I want to see. I'm happy to give it a go. Bionic, how are you doing? My weekend was very good, thank you. It was quite restful. We built a bookshelf. Well, I didn't. Alfie did. And he did an amazing job. He did such a good job. I was so happy because I got to put my books on a bookshelf. I have not done this since I was living at home with my family, and it was so good. And I love it. And I have put my books in order of when I'm reading them, and I haven't put them in order of by author or by color or anything else or by genre. But you better believe that I will do exactly all of those things in the coming future. I just really am excited. I have a bookshelf, so big up Alfie. You did amazing work. Oh no. Right, let's hit this guy. She's so good. She's so good. How are the loaded potato skins? Have you had them yet, or are you like making them now? Whenever I try and type an apology, look, we shouldn't really allow it, but how could I say no to that? Oh, HQ, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is there anything we can do? Please let us know. But I'm so sorry you're going through it at the moment. I really hope that you're able to rest and like feel better in the morning. But I'm in the middle. They are good. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. So glad to. Sometimes the best things are the loaded potato skins. They're so yummy. Menacing attack. We can do a menacing attack. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Can I get any more attacks going? We can. We can try and knock this guy out. We got him dazed. That's good enough for now. You're doing this entire 16-17 hour drive. Please be careful. Please watch yourself. If you feel tired, take a break. You're not just on your own in the car. You've got your girlfriend and your little one. I know you know all this already, but I will send my words of wisdom your way. But I do hope you get back safely as well. Are you going back to Rebel? Is it Rebel HQ or Rebel Racing? I can't remember. They make lunch. Oh, but they also make a side for dinner. The best. We gotta get them both. We gotta get them both involved. Oh, whoa! lae'zel is really going through it. There was a character who was revealed to be someone who was assigned at birth, took a drug that turned them into a woman. It was kind of mishandled though. They said the reason she took the drug was because she had a crush on a male character and had stopped taking the drug, and they treated her like a male character from then on. Not sure how I feel about that. How do you feel about that? I got London this time. I hope you get there safely. London, is that further away? I got tickets for this season's delivery reveals in the O2 Stadium. Have an amazing time. I know you were talking about it the other day. That's so fun. Expect to see someone from Twitch. Keep us updated. I want to know. I want to know exactly how you get on. I pressed the wrong thing. I healed the wrong person. Why would I do that? Why on earth would I do that? Why would I heal him? Get distracted. Bad kitty. Thank you for playing. It was just a prank, Han. You're very welcome. I feel like you deserve it, and I feel like it's really long overdue. And you said such a lovely thing yesterday that I was like, right, I'm not making this any longer. We gotta do it. Bye, Kitty. Here is your thing. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you now do ! Clip, because I know you do it quite frequently, but you should actually be able to do the clip now. Because usually when you press it, I go ahead and quickly press my button. But I think VIPs, tier 2 subs, and tier 3 subs and mods can all do ! Clip, and it'll clip what is happening. I think it's the last 30 seconds. I might be wrong. I need to look into it. But I really appreciate you, and thank you so much. Okay, thank you. You know, you're so welcome. I really appreciate you, and it's been a pleasure getting to know you over the last almost 2 years. I think we worked out yesterday. So thank you. I really do appreciate you. That was fun. I like that. I like that move. Okay, and what can I do? Okay, I can't do anything on you, but I can maybe heal lae'zel because she's struggling. Like we are. We too are struggling. Six hit points there. Rebel has registered me for their roster this season. Wait, this season? I got some free practice sessions. Landed season? Definitely gonna be driving a lot. You're gonna be having a fantastic time. I believe. It sounds like we're defending Helm's Deep. What if we are? What if this is Helm's Deep after all this? Sounds like more clips are going to be made. I am so grateful to everyone who does make clips because it is just so helpful when it comes to doing like any kind of social media stuff. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. No, I think it was me, 40. I think I really misread everything you said, and I do apologize.
I am fury. I am death.
I think you will be dead. It does sound like Helm's Deep. Is that like sweeping? I don't know what instruments are. I was really bad. I did music at GCSE. And one of the things you had to do in music GCSE was identify, sorry, 40, was to identify what musical instruments are playing in a piece. I can't deal with it. I can't. I don't understand. I am slightly musically inclined, but not that good. Madanasi, have a wonderful something yourself. I hope you do well and stay safe in that snow as well. Look after yourself. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here and all the chats today. This was the early 90s. The Revelation was done. I said that correctly. Revelation's another word I struggle with because the artist always thought the character's boyfriend was gay. I think a best move would have been for the character to come out as a trans man, but cis people didn't really understand trans people. Do you know what? I think you're right. I also think that it's still there are so many people who don't understand trans people and what is happening with their journeys, and hopefully that is something that can change. As a Gelfie shipper, I probably shouldn't finish that sentence. Well, you've seen our first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. You never know what could happen in this one. Waffles without syrup? No, you have to have waffles with syrup. I'm sorry. It's the rule. It is the rule. I hope you enjoyed your barracuda as well, Bulbe. Thank you so much, Ottawa. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I hope you are having a lovely day, and I hope your week is fantastic. And you get through it as well. Thank you again, Oren, for the raid. Can I get another shout out for Oren, please, while we're in gameplay, if that is okay with my wonderful mods. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate you so much. You don't have to be here spending your evening with me, and I'm so grateful that you've chosen to. Thank you. Also, raiders and anyone who is new here, you can do !fish in chat. It's completely free to do so, and you'll find some things that you've dragged up from the bottom of the pond if you would like to. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Let me do some healing, I think, because no, do you know what, actually I've changed my mind. No healing for us. Killing these instead. That did worse than I thought it was going to, but do you know what? We can't be picky here. Where's Elphabard? Where are you? There you are, over here. My stepsister thought I was crazy for putting syrup on my waffles. She thought it had to be melted butter and powdered sugar. Powdered sugar?
So much for peace.
On a waffle? Are you kidding? We are not powdered sugar people here. We are syrup people. Syrup! I love syrup. I really like golden syrup. I don't know if you have that in the US or anywhere else in the world, but golden syrup it's supposed to be a little bit like corn syrup, but it's delicious. It's so sweet. You playing on PC? I'm playing on PS5 today, but I did my last playthrough on PC. I think I prefer playing on PS5 for the UI, but I think in terms of like search functions, PC is so much better. And it's quite frustrating at times how many differences there can be in both. That being said, I just enjoy Baldur's Gate 3. I think it's such a good game, and I think it's worth having the experiences both ways. Sometimes it depends. Cool thing is when you pick up a controller on PC, it switches to this UI intuitively. So because I know I've been told this before and I've forgotten, and I'm so sorry. You know what my memory's like. So if I was playing on PC and I could do the controller, the reason why I opted for this one on PlayStation was because my PC was struggling with Baldur's Gate 3 a little bit. But assume that's not the case. So it's pink. It's glowing pink. If I was on PC, play with controller, but I wanted to do something in the search function, would I be able to just click in and like, or would I have to disconnect the controller? Excuse my ignorance, please. Liz, enjoy your din-dins. That might be French toast that she thought had melted butter and powdered sugar. Maybe? Either way, we don't really do much powdered sugar here, apart from like as a tiny little garnish situation. But either way, I don't blame you enjoy your waffles and tell your sister, enjoy your waffles however you want to enjoy your waffles. Katie, thank you so much, appreciate you. You can mix and match as far as I know. That's a good thing. I really hope that is the case because I need that in my life. The mix and match sounds like a great plan. Like, why would you want something otherwise? Do you know what I mean? Who are we? Oh, this guy, Crusher. What is happening? What is happening in my playthrough? Why am I having so many issues? Does anyone remember? I don't know, again, about other countries, but in the UK, we had, if Gizmo's here, you'll know, we had a, there was a product called Crusher, and it was a kind of like syrup you added into milk and made a milkshake, but it was like Crusher, a glass of Crusher, and it was just a load of cats dancing. No? Anyone know? Did we suck Crusher's toe in this playthrough? No, I've never done this. I don't know how you guys are finding stuff like this. I have never sucked his toe. What? I remember that. Wait, did you do it? Did I? Oh no, Crusher. You remember Crusher? Yeah, Crusher. Okay, at least I'm not making stuff up. 40, thank you for validating me there as well. Some games are poorly ported. Left Alive didn't work on any of my PCs. Crushed a lot, but PS5 version's fine. That's what we need. We need like versions that work on both and can port. SJ and Mike have confirmed. They know Crusher. Look at you winning. Haggis, it's because you're here. We're in good company. Therefore, we got some good wins under our belt. It is the way. It is the way. You never sucked a toe in your life? I actually believe that because Alfie has like a fear of toes. Also, I'm so sorry we're now talking about sucking toes. Liz, what did you have? Oh, sorry. Let me read the rest of the statement. My husband cooks me grilled chicken. I'm having it with leftover rice and tzatziki. Tzatziki is one of my favorite words in the whole world. It's so fun. Such a fun... Oh dear. Such a fun word to say. Thank you for bringing tzatziki back into the vocabulary today. Fear of toes. I know. Maybe it's a fear of feet. Feet are just feet to me. I'm not scared of them. I don't love them. I'm not judging. I just personally don't. The first time you go into the goblin camp from the main bridge, you head off to the right where the waypoint is. You can talk to him that, and he demands you kiss his toe. I think the only way, and please, wonderful people, correct me if I'm wrong and you've seen me here. The only way I've ever come in from this side is through the guy who tells you to rub poo in your face. Is it fear or is it more like disgust? Alfie, which one? Which one is it? Is it Alfie is lanky crisp in chat, by the way. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever eaten tzatziki, Liz. What does it taste like? Do you know? Wait, Alfie, why were you struggling to talk about fingernails? If you do it, you can perceive a ring on his toe and you can suck it off him. I can't believe I read that out loud. There is nothing wrong with that if that's what you choose to do, but oh my gosh, I cannot believe it! I don't even know what to do with you people. Preposterous is a fantastic word. I always forget what my favorite word is, and then someone says it in chat. I think last time it might have been Reese who said whatever my favorite word was, and I was like, I forgot this word existed, and I'm so happy it's back in my life. But I don't remember. I don't remember what it is. But preposterous is a fantastic word, and I struggle. My room's radio has been off all this time. Oh, HQ! Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Have you put it back on now? Apparently my room's... Sorry, I read that again. I'm so sorry. The poo face paint guy is funny if you're a barbarian. What happens if you're a barbarian? Because I don't think I've played it as a barbarian before. I think we're doing okay. I think we are struggling though with this situation. Chimichangas. That is a fun word to say. That is a very fun word to say. I remember that bit from your last playthrough, but I didn't want to spoil it for people who didn't see your last playthrough. Wait, which bit? No, about the poo on the face? Test done. You can absolutely switch between your controller and the keyboard mouse UI on the fly. Oh, that's fantastic. That is genuinely brilliant information, and I'm very, very glad you tested that for me. Thank you. If you're barbarian, you can tell him he needs to use the poo on himself. Wait, did we do that with Bloopy? Are we even here with Bloopy? That's fun. I like that very much. I finished one playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I played as a warlock and we romanced Halsin. We played it good, I think, overall. The bit that was the reason I made the Gelfie reference. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Bloopy mention! We got a Bloopy mention. In the year of 2025, we got a Bloopy mention. Right, let me see if I can just attack some of these people first, because they're Thank you for the hydration reminder. Give me a sec. Let me hydrate. Everyone, please grab a hydration if you haven't already. Oh, thank you, Haggis. Katie, I would call you out on the subtle aggression, but unfortunately, you're 100% right, and it probably will be 2027 before we get there. Yeah. That's actually a really good point, though. If my PC is up to scratch and can handle it at that point, that's a brilliant idea, and I'll do that. Sorry, Ottawa. So, Bloopy, Bob Bloopy is my honor mode character for Baldur's Gate 3. Thank you so much for asking. I'm so sorry. I would have said, I just completely did not think about it. He's a magnificent man. Can I show you a picture? Let me see if I can show you a picture quickly, because everyone deserves to see the bloops. His name is Bob Bloopy, that's his full name, but I do call him the Bloops sometimes. I call him Bloopy. If I reference anything sort of similar in that vein, that is who I'm speaking to. Hold on just a second, I will show you the Bloops and hopefully you'll love him. You can't describe Bloopy, right? You have to show Bloopy. Okay, I'll show you a thumbnail from one of my Bloopy videos, okay? This is Bloopy. Blooperooners, exactly. This is Bob Bloopy. He is my honor mode character. He's a very distinguished gentleman. I think he's a barbarian. I'm not entirely sure, but he's fantastic. And if you like watching VODs as well, I've uploaded all of the Bloopy so far to this channel. Yes, got it right first time. So you're kind of welcome. Do you know what? If you think he's kind of handsome, you're so right, firstly. Secondly, he's playing as a monk at the moment and he can't wear any clothes in order to fulfill the monkhood to the best ability. Not in terms of our lore story, just in terms of no armor he can currently get away with wearing without bringing down his armor class. So, he played mostly naked in the last part. I'm not upset about that. He is beauty, he is grace, you're so right. What a shame. Would you prefer he put clothes on? We can make that happen. I can put clothes on him. Did he? He might have ended with clothes on, actually. To be fair, I think he might have ended with clothes on. lae'zel is struggling so much at the moment. Poor woman. But yeah, lae'zel, Bob Bloopy. If you ever hear a reference to Bob Bloopy, you just know he's been doing good. He almost died because it's an honor mode playthrough. It's my only honor mode playthrough I've ever done. It's a dicey one. Bloopy is love, Bloopy is life. Completely agree. We need a Bob Bloopy emote. We do. We just do. Ottawa, you get it. Bloopy, you get it. Tzatziki is Greek yogurt. I used a soy scare. Is it scare? I can't remember how to say that word. With cucumber and garlic. Obviously there's different kinds, but that's kind of the base. Ah, thank you. No, that makes a lot of sense. I'm so out of the loop with tzatziki because I've never really been a sauce person. I've always grown up with ketchup and now I can't eat. Also, if I haven't said while you've been in chat, Shadowheart currently has a salami and she's doing...
Can't stay idle.
doing things with salami. Please, if I ever like not say, if I'm talking about some, I will always try and catch myself out and be like, this is what we're talking about, this is the reference. And you know what, some people do this brilliantly, and one of the wonderful people who do is Gizmo, because in Gizmo's chat I've never once felt like I've been out of place on a joke. Like, he'll explain it, he'll go as he goes along, and it's fantastic. I'm not as good at doing that because I kind of pick up the in-jokes and forget that they're in-jokes. So if we ever talk about something and you're like, what's that? What's going on? Please feel free to ask, because I will 100% tell you it's probably just because it's gone over my head, that it is something that people don't know because it's so ingrained in my head as normal. Like Bob Bloopy. So I do apologise. And thank you for asking, because I got to talk about Bob Bloopy for a bit. And Mr. D, you're right. Bloopy, our hero with honour. Also, you can use salami as a weapon in this game, and Shadowheart has decided to do this. Who is Bob Bloopy? Nigel Thornberry in cosplay is Bob Bloopy. That's a that's one way to tell us who he is, you know? Alright, let's help out lae'zel. Honestly, no worries, but thank you so much. No, thank you. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. It is lovely to get to know you and hang out a little bit. Thank you. I really do appreciate you, and it is absolutely a pleasure to see you. Oh, gotta do some healing. Gotta do a little bit of healing. We were basking in Leviathan's love. I need Bob Bloopy Tiefling Bard crossover. I wish you could. If I could get Bob Bloopy into any of my games as Bob Bloopy, I would be so happy. I think there must be a way to mod in your other characters, but I'm not confident enough as someone who is new-ish to modding that I could do that without absolutely destroying my game. So there's a chance, maybe. Oh, I missed! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Can you... is it Ashleigh? Is that how you say the word? The salami? Because I think I could think of something real stupid to do. Tell me what that means, and I can give you an answer. I'm so sorry. I'm learning. We can learn together, right? That's exactly how you say that. Now, what concerns me is I have no idea how I know that word. I clearly do know that word. Oh, I wasn't planning on doing that. I probably shouldn't. That looked a bit too important to do that at this point. It's doing the thing again where I can't... Ah! Okay, hold on. We'll make this work. Sometimes when I try and throw, it tells me it wants to run up to the character, which is not ideal because I don't want to run up to the character every time. Druid magic. You can enchant a melee weapon to be magical, and it uses your wisdom modifier instead of whatever you normally use.
Fury, I am death.
Okay, this has to be a thing, and also, I would love to do it. Please, can we do it? Maybe you can do really stupid druid damage with a salami. I'm so up for that. I'm so up for that. That is a brilliant idea. I would love to. I haven't got any druids in my party. I need 100 gold to build a Church of Blue. Ask again in 2 weeks. We'll get you the gold. Also, Ottawa, we're playing a game called... Wait. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Nira. I remember once I accidentally called Shadowheart Darkheart and you asked who is that, and I was so embarrassed. Wait, why were you embarrassed? Is it just because you got the name wrong? That is absolutely okay. Shadowheart and Darkheart, I completely understand why you get the two names confused, because it's essentially the same thing. You've just used a synonym. Synonym. That's how you say that word. I'm a human who knows words. Yes, I am. English is my native language. Yes. Can I use it properly? Yet to be seen. Sorry, Nura. I'm sorry. Please. I hope the embarrassment hasn't come from me making you feel embarrassed. I do apologise if it has, and I don't harbour any ill will towards you for that. Sorry, quickly, before I speak to Ottawa, the ads start in 27 seconds, but they last for 3 minutes, and if you're not subscribed, you won't get any more for another hour after that. Thank you so much for watching them. It really helps me out. Everything I make from the stream, including from the ads, I add up onto that goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And we're playing Yes Your Grace, which is fantastic. But we're making a couple of Yes Your Grace references as well because we love it. We love it. And that's what the gold reference is to as well. Thank you, Mr. D. I appreciate you. That's exactly what I was trying to explain, and you did it much better than I did. Thank you for doing the ads. Come on, Alfie! We should be in ads. Don't know if you are. Think we are though. I do love the game. So far, I really hope it's not gonna disappoint me. Because you know sometimes you play a game and you play it all the way to the end and you get to the end and you're like, really, was that the payoff? But I do think this one's gonna come out well. I have a feeling I'm gonna love it to the end. And if I'm wrong, we'll have words. We'll have words. Joey! We are making all of the bad decisions
24
today.
Sleep just resubscribed. Limmy Teeth making bad decisions?
How
Surely
are you
not.
doing? Welcome in. It is lovely to see you. And Ottawa, thank you so much. I appreciate you for the subscription. Thank you so much. Can we get some hype in chat for Joey and Ottawa? Please, please, please. Thank you so much. Joey, how are you doing? I hope you are doing so well. Thank you for being here. Limmy Teeth. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. And thank you so much, Ottawa. Enjoy. And no ads. No more ads. And enjoy the bat emotes as well. We've got quite a few of them. I haven't beaten this game since they added the actual evil epilogues. I didn't even know there were evil epilogues. Now I must know. I must know more. Mally, how are you doing? Welcome in. It is lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? How have you been? Limmy Teeth. Limmy Teeth. I hope you are doing so well, Joey. And life is treating you fairly and okay at the moment.
Easy.
Oh! Every time, dude! Okay, at least it worked. At least it worked. I've actually played Yes Your Grace a bit. I love that you guys referenced it. It's so good, isn't it? I'm obsessed. Thank you so much again for the subscription, by the way. I massively appreciate it. Thank you so much. I think it's a brilliant game. I'm only halfway through. I've just had the big war, if that means anything to you. I'm going to try and be vague so I'm not spoiling it for other people. But I've just done that bit and I absolutely adore that game so far. So far. This month has been hectic with work, my parents being here. Did you manage to make the gluten-free... Was it gluten-free cupcakes? Was it something else? I'm so sorry, I've forgotten. But did it all go well? Did you have fun with the gluten-free as well? Lovely to see you as well. I'm Melly, thank you for being here. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing really well, thank you. I've had a really good day. I met up with some friends I haven't seen in a while, which was really lovely. And just chilling. Well, actually, I did a lot of walking today. How much steps? How many steps do you think I did today? I can tell you the answer. It was more than I usually do. And yeah, I will have a look at your message in a minute. I can only see the preview. So I will check that in a second. What was I doing? Oh no! What was I doing? Oh, I was checking my steps. Steps. I reckon I've done... Oh, do you know what? If I did 100,000 steps in a day, I'd make a YouTube video about it. But you know what? You're not wrong. I've done 11% of that. I did 11,000 steps today, which is not very much to a lot of people, especially if you work retail or like a hard, like walking job. I'm an office girl, as in I sit at this PC all day and do stuff, so I don't usually walk, and I'm absolutely exhausted. But I think I'm going to sleep well tonight because of it. So, you know, there's swings and roundabouts here. And thank you, Ottawa. It's lovely to have you here. I used to be part of a medieval recreation society called SCA, Society for the Creative Anachronism. We'd have weekend-long camping trips. I'd buy a large salami for the weekend and tie it to my belt, cut off a piece whenever I was hungry. That's so cool. Oh, I wish there was a way. Oh, that's so good. I bet Shadowheart does that. You'll see over the playthrough, the salami that Shadowheart's using as a weapon just gets shorter and shorter and shorter. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Thank you, O'Malley. How has Baldur's 3 shenanigans been going today? Do you know what? It's been going well, but I think I'm at the stage now where it's getting quite dicey. Like, we're into big game territory. And that, well, we're not. But it's getting somewhere. And I'm having a good time with it. But, oh my gosh, it can be it's a bit challenging at the moment. But I hope you're doing okay as well. Can you show me your character? If you can think of a way for me to show you, I will 100% show you. And I suppose I can do it like this, right?
Still breathing, despite everything.
This is Elphabard. She is a level 4 bard, College of Law, Asmodeus Tiefling. She's an entertainer, and this is her... She's got a tail hole as well that goes through the spider silk loops. So take from that what you will. She's doing all right, you know. She's doing okay. She has been bitten by a Starin. We're not going to talk about it. But she's a really cool character. I cannot wait until we find the Dream Guardian in this playthrough again. We only just got her at the end of the last one. but I made her based on Glinda from Wicked, and this character is based on Elphabard from Wicked, which is why she's a green tiefling. I love her. I love her so much. Mr. D, thank you so much for coming back from the ads, and I'm so glad you got an Avaldad. How was it? Worked out. I totally forgot to take pics. If you're having a good time, you always forget, right? But they were tasty. I've been cooking dinner for my parents half the time, so I have an excuse to make more elaborate things. That is amazing. Have you been eating okay as well? Are you doing all right? And Games Guru, thank you for being here. Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay, thank you. How is everyone else doing? Joey's up to no good. It sounds like it's the way. It sounds like it's the way. Got to do a playthrough of the junk I've never played as. Maybe Eldritch Knight, Circle of Spores. I have never heard of that one. Oathbreaker and literally any ranger. I love my ranger playthrough. I'm doing that in my spare time and I am having a blast. I love that so much, but it's a trickier one, I would say, but I'm really enjoying it. And also, I have read Wicked. I love Wicked. I will be honest, I preferred Wicked, the book, to the movie. I've never seen the stage show yet, so please, no spoilers for the second half of the Wicked stage show. But the book, I really liked. And I know a lot of people say it's very dark. That's because it is. It's definitely very, very dark. But for just some reason, I just got on with it really well. So take from that what you will. It's just dark, you know. I went with the human bard, though. How are you finding that, O'Malley? You started the new playthrough today? That's amazing! How is the human bard treating you? How is it treating you? I loved your TikTok with the Elphabard Glinda song. I was so glad you liked it. I had such a good time doing that one. If you don't know it, I have a TikTok. Alfie, could you do the TikTok command, please? Feel free to go and follow me over that. I just post a lot of like stream-related stuff, clips, or just like day-in-the-life vlogs. So there's a lot of stuff going over there. It's definitely nothing that's like has any rhyme or reason to it. Alfie, thank you very much. But I have a good time. In D&D, they finally fixed Ranger's pet to be useful. I'm so excited for my guy to try that. Wait, Ranger's pet? As in, Rangers can have pets? I'm learning things. Tom, how are you doing? Welcome in. I get to flex a bit because I know their palates so well. I've got my dad eating more veggies than he ever has. It's all about the seasoning. What kind of veggies are you serving? Because I so understand that. Unfortunately, I so understand that. Vegetables can be so hit and miss, and then when you know how to cook them or season them, and it is seasoning them really, everything changes. Everything changes. Thank you, Alfie, for doing that. Been fun so far. Indeed. Gonna very much. Shadowheart, please do. Let me know how you get on with it as well. Shadowheart is such an interesting character, especially as you go on, but I can definitely see why she wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea at the beginning, shall we say. But yeah, I'm very excited for you to find that out. No longer useless. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Shadowheart and Chad Smashington. You always pick the best names. Chad Smashington. Are you kidding? That's so good. I cannot wait to hear more about your playthrough. Why does this happen to me? Why is this happening? I'm gonna guess it's a console thing. You can hit from there. You can hit from here. Okay, there we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. It's just little bit of something. Fresh broccolini, green beans, leeks and such. Oh my gosh, are you buttering the leeks or are you just salt and pepper in and other seasonings? Because buttered leeks are so good, and I feel like no one talks about buttered leeks, you know. Very fitting name for a butt. I love it. Chad Smashington. I bet he is a Chad too. Bet he is. We gotta know what Chad's like. I'm so just excited for you. Do you know the rumor about butter? No. Tell me more. That's why when I DM'd a Wizard of Oz D&D game, I had to Dorothy be a ranger so Toto could be her animal companion. It all makes sense. It all makes sense now. I'm not spreading it. Very good. Is there something not better with butter? Maybe there's not something better with butter. But then if there's something better with butter, maybe it would be bitter. And then it would be a bit of butter. Monster, sorry I saw you and I didn't say hello. Hello. How are you doing? Thank you for fishing. How are you doing? How have things been since your date the other night? I hope you're doing okay. I tried, Mr. D. I tried. He looks a bit like a mix between a Greg and a Chad. He's a bit of a Greg. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about this? Are we embracing the Greg? We love the dad jokes. Please, always feel free to dad jokes. I'm a big fan of the dad jokes. Ashleigh knows that. I got ribbed today for being a big fan of the dad jokes. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think Ashleigh does really either. Do you, Ashleigh? You love it? Oh, yes! Okay, there's only 2 left. 2 more to get. And we can do it. I believe in us. I think we're going to smash this if Shadowheart can hit with her. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay, this is very exciting. I just need to finish off this guy. And I don't think Karlach's going to get far enough. Please do. O'Malley, I would love that. Are you doing it on stream or are you doing it in your own time? Please let me know because I would adore seeing them. Right, let's see if we can get a throw on. Path is interrupted. It is a lie! It is on stream! I will see if I can catch him as well. And if I can't, I would appreciate that picture so much. But I will do my best to get there so I can say hi as well. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but the butter better... Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but the butter bitter... Betty Botter bought was bitter, and when she put it in her batter, it made her batter bitter. Then she bought some better butter, better than the bitter butter, and that made her bitter butter batter. Her bitter batter better. I tried. I did try. That was so hard. So much alliteration. It's one of those like really famous tongue twisters, but it is fantastic. It is a fantastic one. I just did that in one. Who else is reading that to themselves? Because good for you, and I hope you get it. I can't even read that. I know, that's where I was struggling. My head wasn't like catching up with my words. Horrendous, really. Truly horrendous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got one guy left, and it's, oh, come on. We can do this. Do we believe? I'm not mad at the... No, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I think it didn't throw me off as much as... I think I just still would have struggled, you know? Word gymnastics, right? But we love it. What are your favourite tongue twisters? I think my favourite tongue twisters are just anything that are... I don't know. If I struggle to say them in my head, I can't say them out loud. Like red lorry, yellow lorry, I can't say in my head. So obviously I can say it once and that's about it. We have one of those tongue twisters in Norwegian as well, where you will stumble. If you posted it in chat, would I be able to read it phonetically, or would I need to know Norwegian speak ways? Blondie Matty, how are you doing? How would you like to be referred to? Blondie or Matty? Please let me know. Or both. Blondie Matty, I can full name you. I think you might have come over from Giz's stream yesterday. Hello, hello. It is lovely to see you, and I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I'm from Finland. If you think I could pronounce them, I would be very happy to do some Finnish tongue twisters. Blondie's fine. I'm a friend of Gizmo. Well, hello, it's lovely to see you. Thank you so much for being here, and I love your share the love button on stream, on like the little icon. I think that's really, really cool, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Gizmo is wonderful, isn't he? Fantastic person. And it's very lovely to have you here too. The Betty Botter is my favourite tongue twister. It's good, isn't it? Did you know that off by heart? Because you say there was a typo, so did you get with the type in? Weird train and bus day because of the holiday here. Oh yeah, President's Day. Well, I hope you have a good President's Day as well. Have a good one, Mr. D. See you soon. I will hopefully catch you another time. We're back on Wednesday with some House Flipper 2. And we are doing other things this week. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, I think. I met Gizmo through Quispy and Mantis. He's good people. He is. I love Quispy. I haven't been over to see Mantis yet either. I think I only followed Mantis yesterday. So I need to go and say hi because Mantis, like everyone who knows Gizmo, I feel like immediately is just a nice person, which might be misguided of me, but Gizmo's lovely. Hey, that's amazing, Nora. Not sure. Could be you need to learn Norwegian to pronounce it properly, probably. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll learn Norwegian just so I can do some tongue twisters. Maybe the prince will die in this one. I don't think so. Wait, sorry. I finally finished the second book to the trilogy I'm reading at the moment. The prince was annoying me, but the third book is starting out pretty good, and it's free because it's a library book. Liz, do you use Libby, or do you have an alternative on your, like, is it your online library? Because I knew Libby was a thing, but I've just recently discovered it properly again, and I'm really enjoying it. And if you don't know, Libby, spelled Libby, is a really good resource for going in. You can get audiobooks from there, you can get normal books, Kindle books that you can take out. All you need is a library card. I'm completely not sponsored to say this, but it's a really good service, and I've just downloaded a couple of audiobooks, and I'm so excited. I'm listening to one of them at the moment. I'm reading along, and just whatever I can have to hand. So if I can read my book, I'll read my book. If I can only listen, I'll listen along. I'm very grateful. Fantasy Praise is hilarious. I collabed with him and Crispy on some Sea of Thieves, and it was such a vibe. Highly recommend you check his channel out. I will do so. Do you stream as well? I will drop a follow to you as well, because I want to come and say hi. Again, if people know Gizmo, I'm like, good people. And I haven't been proven wrong yet. I better not be. Not you, Blondie, but just in general. I better not be proven wrong. Please feel free to write it in chat, O'Malley. And Ottawa says, Mustin Kissen Paxit Posket? Mustin Kissen Paxit Posket. Am I saying this correctly? Mustin Kissen Paxit Posket. I'm trusting you so much here. I don't know what I'm saying, but I could have been saying anything. 3 apps to choose from within my library card. I chose Libby. Libby is fantastic, isn't it? It's so good. Relatively new streamer, just started last summer. That's amazing. Have you been enjoying your journey? I'm sorry. I'm saying journey. Also, your emotes are so cute. Wait, they're Aurora. Some of them are you. Some of them are Blondie. Some of them are Aurora. Aurora. I love them. I love them. Black cat's thick cheeks. I love that. Okay, Amalie, I'm going to say Ibsen. Is this like Henrik Ibsen? Ibsen rips Bear Busker or Andre Busker Vexter. I can't even say it the first time round. Ibsen risks... Ibsen rips Bear Busker Andre Busker Vexter. That's all you get, because I can't say that many. And Nura says, Titus the Tailor told 10 tall tales to Titania the Titmouse. Titmouse? I say so many weird words, which is a line on one of my favorite musicals. A funny thing happened on the way to the forum. You've talked about that musical before, and I love musical. And I love that you love it so much. I need to like do so much more research about it as well. Henrik Ibsen, the author of Peer Gynt, and The Dollhouse. I really like The Dollhouse. It's one of my, and Hedda Gabler, I think he did as well. Some of my favorite plays. Hedda Gabler I love so much. The German Rabarbara. I can't say it, but I've heard it on TikTok and I love it. And every single time it comes up, because they made a song version of it. I don't know if that's the version, but every single time it comes up, I'm absolutely like in love. I need to listen to it more. Over 75 people came to the poetry reading and short film screening at the central branch of the library. My friends and I, along with the organisers, it seems, were pleasantly surprised. They'll hopefully program more in the future. If they don't, I feel like they're missing a trick, because that's amazing. Over 75 people came? That's so good. Was it a good vibe as well? Like, did you have a good time there? All my emotes are my avatar, but dresses iconic covers. Characters I love. I love this. Ariel, but only blonde. Carrie Bradshaw. Aurora Glinda. You have a Glinda. Lara Croft, Galadriel. You're a vibe. You're a whole vibe. But it's my avatar just wearing their outfits. I think that's so cool. I do that with our little bat. So we do the exactly same. So we have a bat mascot. His name is Bartholomew. We've got like him. We have him as a little Paddington, which I love. Who else do we have him as? I need to look at my emotes a second, because we have him as Prison Mike as well. He likes to cosplay. Our bat is a cosplayer. Is he any more? There is another one that's on the way, but I don't want to spoil that one either. He's a cool little bat. He's a cool bat. I love him very much. Oh, wait, I'm pressing buttons. Don't let me press buttons. Been loving streaming. Oh, the community has been so supportive. I'm absolutely digging it. I'm so glad for you. It is so amazing, isn't it? Streaming is like one of those things. I feel like you take to it or you don't take to it. But when you do, and when you have such amazing people, like our community is fantastic. I think you guys are some of the best people on this whole platform. And I'm so grateful that you're here, but I wouldn't be doing Twitch pretty much at all, I don't think, if it wasn't for some of you wonderful people. So, or all of you wonderful people. So thank you so much. Blondie, thank you so much. There might be a little bum wiggle. If we hit 100% of the goal, bum wiggle will be coming in. It will be happening. Just for you, Joey, as well. Blondie, thank you so much for the sub. That's so kind. Can we get some hype in chat for Blondie, please? I really appreciate you. Paddington is what I usually call bears in Skyrim. And any other game that has bears, I love that. I'm so on board with that. Absolutely, yes. I will do the same for the rest of my life. Thank you so much for some hype for Blondie. Thank you so much for the sub. That's so kind of you. And enjoy all of the emotes. I love to stream, but to be honest, I'm a bit afraid of not finding the right audience. Any tips? It took me 3.5 years to find my audience, 3 years? Which is not helpful at all, I'm sure. But just know, if you continue to like be fantastic and be in spaces that you're just lovely, there are going to be so many people who want to come and check you out. If you started streaming, I'd like you to tell me, because then I'd be like, let's go and say hello. And I think you'll find, sorry, that was really creepy, but I think you find your people and then you click and you find them. There's been so many different groups that I've had that I've been around, and then just it hasn't worked out one way or another. Either you've fallen out or they're not the kind of people that you thought they were. Anyway, way besides the point, but when you find your people, you really do find your people, and that's really lovely. It's taken me a very long time to get. I've been streaming for almost 5 years, and at this point, hello, Joey.
New donation from 24 Sleep of 10. The Eve said, bats, 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 bingo bongo bats.
Thank you so much, Joey. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for getting our goal up to 35%. That is incredibly kind of you. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and it's so nice to see you too. Thank you so much for the bingo bongo bats. Yeah, also, I feel like if you ever have any questions, especially if you're on TikTok, please ask me questions, because I love to, I don't believe in gatekeeping. I've been doing this for too long to believe in gatekeeping, so I will always help in whatever way I can with anyone who has any questions about streaming. Whether you've been, streaming for 2 minutes or you've been streaming for 20 years, I will always try and help in whatever way I can. So please let me know. But I would always say the number one thing you can do when it comes to streaming is do it. Do the streaming. Because you'll either love it or you won't love it, but you'll never know until you do. Which is such a cop-out answer, and I do apologise. But it's so true. Like, you can't know until you get there. And thank you so much, Joey, again for the donation. That's so kind of you, and I just hope you're having a brilliant day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Ooh, Blondie! I went about in a very weird way. I was just viewing streams for like 3 years, hanging out and making friends, and no intention of streaming until I was peer pressured into it. So last summer I gave in, and I'm loving it. I'm glad I decided to start. I say if you're keen to try it, you absolutely should. You'll only regret the things you never tried. I could not agree with you more. I'm sorry that you got peer pressured into it, but it also kind of sounds like it was a good thing, because now you're streaming. But I do apologise too. That was a pretty good bats beat. Was expecting a song to start. We gotta do it. Bats, 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 bats. Bingo, bongo, bats. We gotta get like Dearest involved to do us a little track, Peer pressure. Joey, are you gonna bring the peer pressure? I'm waiting. The production of Ibsen's An Enemy of the People that I was in used the translation by Arthur Miller. So 2 legendary playwrights. That's fantastic. I've not heard of that, I'll be honest. But yeah, also any questions, please just feel free to ask. I feel like we're gonna go for this kind of look for Elfie at the moment. I feel like we're gonna swap out for her big majestic look. I don't feel like I've seen this hairstyle before, but maybe I just haven't been looking. But I like it a lot. I think we do this for a week, and then we can go back to our feathers if we don't vibe as much. I do think she's the kind of person that would have an undercut though, so that might happen as we get in with the story. She might go for it, and I don't control her hairstyles. She controls her hairstyles. She looks very cool indeed. Thank you, Emilia. I really take a lot of pride in my characters. But I think the thing that's really like makes her incredibly cool is the chains around the horns, which is also kind of sad. But I'm assuming it's a personal choice to do. Also, Nura, look, her Ozma buns are holding up her horns. All my streamer friends were begging me to start my own channel, which I always rolled my eyes at. So I had a community from day one, which I guess made it easier to kickstart my channel. I was lucky enough to have sort of a community from the start. I was really lucky. I got affiliate in a week because I just streamed 7 days in a row, and by that time I had everything. I was so lucky though, and I do not take it for granted in the slightest. But yeah, definitely. Could we have matching hair to lae'zel? Is that a bit cheap? We could definitely take Minthara's like while she's not around. Maybe we'll do this for a week. But I was really lucky. So yeah, I think we came it like in a really similar place. Absolutely, Blondie. And Thaliwoo, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. I think you should do a cooking stream. Peer pressure, peer pressure. I was talking to Aramis about doing that the other day. I think I'm gonna. I think you have worn me down over the years. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I've got my IRL camera now. I can use as a webcam. I've got a mic, which was the problem with the last one. I didn't have a mic, so I couldn't really stream in my kitchen. So if anyone wants to see me kissing, no thank you, cooking, the buns would be amazing around the horns. I would love that list. If I could place them like that, I'd do it. Veggie cooking scream. I might scream if I keep messing up my words. Last night I watched an animated movie called The Amazing Maurice, based on the Discworld book The Amazing Maurice and His Educated Rats. And was he educated with his rats? Did you miss much? Thaliwoo, I don't know what to tell you. We've been streaming. I usually only stream for 3 hours on this day. What is this day? What is this day? I usually only stream for 3 hours on a Monday. And I have unfortunately gone over my time limit a little bit, but I've been having such a good time. I've been hanging Monday, thank you. But I've been hanging out with you all. I've been having a good time. But Thaliwoo, no fear, because we'll be back on Wednesday with even more. We'll be playing House Flipper 2 with Loki Uncensored on Wednesday, and I'm so excited. I'm having a good time. She made you wait for me. It's true. Every time it's true. It's true. Blondie, you're so lovely. I really appreciate you. Do you have a streaming schedule? I'd love to get over that. And if you don't, I have my notifications on anyway, so I'm sure I'll get it over. I made Chad have one blue eye and one purple. I had to do some weird stuff with him. I like this though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Chad Gregg, but I'm glad you did it because I bet he looks amazing. Thank you so much. I thought it was Saturday on Friday. It's always the way, isn't it? Thank you for shouting out Blondie as well. I appreciate you, Joey. Thank you so much. Please go and check out Blondie. I've never been to their streams. His streams. I've never been to his streams. So I can't vibe for him personally just yet. Apart from he seems absolutely fantastic and wonderful person. So I'm assuming the streams are following along those lines. Is it the streamer brain? It always is the streamer brain. If you ever have an issue, it's the streamer brain, 100%. Maurice is a talking cat who cons townspeople by pretending to run the rats out of town. I love this. I've only just picked up The Colour of Magic, but I've not started reading it yet. So hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have been enjoying the stream. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much, and it's been a pleasure to have you. And if you've been watching on Twitch, thank you so much. I stream this every single week from 6 PM GMT over at twitch.tv/Ashleigh Emilia, and I love it. I have a really good time, and I love to hang out with you all and play Baldur's Gate 3 and just get to know the characters a little bit more. So thank you for joining.